And we are live! Welcome everyone to The Art of War. I am John Lennon, joined today by the one, the only, the future slave of Kamara.
The Lord of Metallica, John, Richard Siegler.
All right, we are busting out some brand new and exciting rules for you. What a weekend we just had.
So many rules, John.
So many rules came out. We have a new Drukhari Codex, and I am going to be bringing that into action. As well, AdMech got some love too.
I got some love. I'm going to be playing Forge World Metallica for the very first time.
Yep.
No call, no Mars here, pure Metallica. We're going to see how it works. They got some really interesting rules I'm going to try and test out as much as possible, but this is the very first time I'm playing Metallica. They were not one of the best Forge Worlds in 8th edition and early 9th.
But you know what? New rules now, maybe a new day for Forge World Metallica, and definitely a new day for the Dark Eldar. We've got two super exciting armies here. I'm just really hyped to get these on the table. Just trying out new rules. This is going to be a great testing ground, seeing what Dark Eldar are capable of, and seeing what AdMech has to offer.
Yeah, you went for more of a mixed list here, right, if you want to break it down. What did you end up bringing here?
Absolutely. I went with a very varied list here. Really just wanted to try a little bit of everything, kind of as we get our feet under ourselves. I'm sure we'll end up on something more specific later on, but we're working with what we got. So to start off, I have a Real Space Raider Battalion, and this is a really cool detachment where you can take 3 different kind of sub-factions, and you can take 1 Cabal, 1 Cult, and 1 Coven, and they all get their sub-faction bonus and their relics as normal, as if they were in their own detachment. So we've got a Blackheart and Cult of Strife, and a Artisans of the Flesh, which is a sub-faction for the Homunculus Covens, all in 1 detachment. In this, we've got an Archon. He's pretty support geared. He gives real ones to hit to everything core, though, which is really nice. As well as a Succubus, who is absolutely murderous in close combat.
Blender.
She's going to be a blender. This is whatever she hits, it's going to hurt. And then a really nice debuff Homunculus. This guy, he's going to heal D3 racks a turn, as well as being a normal Homunculus. If he dies, he's going to stand up with D3 wounds left on a 2+. And once per game, I can turn off someone's auras within 9 inches of me. Hopefully, I can get close to some of these AdMech Warlord traits and shut them down. No, we're gonna try. We're gonna try. Then I've got 5 Cabalites, 15 Racks, and a unit of 10 Witches that I upgraded into Hectrix Bloodbrides. They've got a relic on the Sergeant, so if anyone that I hit in close combat with the Agonizer carried by my champion cannot fall back.
Oops.
Straight up can't fall. We're not rolling. Although I do also have a Shardnet just in case I miss with every single attack. Or if I attack something and kill it, then I want to net something else. So really cool tricks here. We've got a Ravager, we've got 15 Incubi, we've got 3 Talos. These Talos, again, with their subfaction, are -1 damage. Hoping that that's going to help as well with their new 5 Ephemeral Pain. They have a worse invuln though, so we'll see how that durability pans out.
Definitely.
Super exciting new stuff for the Dark Eldar here. I've got 10 Mandrakes as well, 2 units of 5. And then I have 2 Raiders and 2 Venoms to kind of cart my troops around. I did also take a patrol on the side. This is a Cult of Strife patrol to unlock those wonderful stratagems. We've got 10 more Witches. Again, they've got a Shardnet, and then I think a Razor Flail as well. And Drazar is in this patrol.
Drazar is a champion.
Drazar is a champion. Drazar slaps. You thought Drazar was cool before? Drazar is even better, and I'm excited to put him on the table.
On the other hand of things, I got the Metallica Double Patrol. I've got the slew of characters. We got the Tech Priest Dominus, the Tech Priest Manipulus, and we have the Tech Priest Engine Seer. The Engine Seer is trying out some new stuff. Yeah. He has the Metallican Lung, which is that aura, 3-inch aura of reroll wounds against enemy units. And then he also has the Ash Runner, so he gets extra 3 movement. Yeah. Which is super really sweet. Cool. Yeah, well, because they have 1 CP strat for flat 6 advance, really get him into position to get those reroll wounds, which is something AdMech have lacked. Super deadly, yeah. Rerolling wounds and really high speed characters are very interesting. Yep. The characters also have Divinations of the Magos, as well as the Metallica specific Warlord trait for fallback and shoot at -1 to hit. So
all right.
Not bad, don't have to take fabrication here. Yeah. And then I have 3 Iron Strider Ballistari with las cannons. I've got 3 Scorpius Disintegrators, all with the indirect fire. 2 of the bombers, the Archaeoraptor Fusilov. I have 10 Skitarii Vanguard, and Metallica also benefit their weapons. 3 units of 5 Cerberus Raiders, pre-game move. They also can do quite a bit of damage, good board control. 5 Ruststalkers, help play the mission, a little bit of counter assault. And then I have 10 Fulgurites loaded up in this Scorpius Dune Rider, as well as 15 Corpuscaria, a 5-man unit, 10-man unit. I spent 1 CP to put them into reserve. Absolutely. Now, if you want to view these lists and you want to read them, they are in the description of this video below. Yep. But before we dive into this game, let's take just a minute and talk about our sponsors. Definitely. First up is Warpfire Minis, a local gaming store in Ocala, Florida. They're a great store. They've got 15% off GW product, lots of stuff in stock. Maybe you want some new Dark Eldar or AdMech,
go check them out. But the best thing they do is their miniature trade-in program. If you've got old beat up models, maybe some old metal Drukhari, you can trade them in and get up to 50% of those models' retail price in store credit. So you can turn in your old junky middles. They can be beat up, poorly painted, missing an arm here and there.
Nick could have touched them.
Nick could have touched them. And you will get store credit and use it to buy perfectly new plastic nuance for miniatures. That's how we've gotten a lot of our armies. I turned in a bunch of old beat up tactical marines that I painted in high school, got some Primaris out of it. And we also are using it to get more Dark Eldar for our collection coming soon.
Absolutely, coming very, very soon.
Very soon.
Then we have Big Bear 3D, our terrain sponsor, create brilliantly aesthetic sci-fi terrain that's also designed around the major tournament formats. So this table that we're playing on is a mix of my table, the Richard Ziegler table, and then the Nick Nanavati Nova-based table. But there's a John Lennon WTC table, which is beautifully painted. You've probably seen it on stream.
Absolutely.
And then we got a Mark Perry Crazy Chaos table. So if you're more into the Chaos Jank, you can check that one out. But you can get them fully built and painted or make it your own hobby project.
Absolutely. Next up, let's talk about Table War. Table War is the creator of the original Fat Mat. They make the neoprene game mats that we play on. These are absolutely fantastic. You know, it's super easy to roll dice them. Your miniatures will slide through them like butter. The best part is you can even pour a drink on it and it'll just wipe right off, no problem. Trust us on that one.
Yep.
And they, of course, made the old 6x4 mats, but you can also get the new 60x44 size for 9th edition if that's what you're playing. But maybe if you had the old mats, you don't want to cut it up, what are you going to do?
Check out 3D6 Wargaming. They create a battle border to put around your table, creates that new mat size for you. Instead of having to buy the new mats, you can get it customized, get your own sponsors on there, images, logos, rules, whatever you want, throw it on there. And they also create these objective mats. So no mystery when you're measuring to objectives, very easy to pre-measure to, and you can also get them customized as well. You can even get Art of War ones. So check out 3D6 Wargaming.
All right, let's talk about Obey Alliance. Certainly not least, even if they're last. Obey Alliance is a major esports company that is trying to help bring 40K kind of into the spotlight. They're really helping sponsor us as a viability check to see how good competitive 40K is. We know competitive 40K is awesome. It's a great game, has a wonderful community. You probably know it too if you're watching this. We just want to help show Obey Alliance this, so anything you can do to support us, just liking, subscribing, sharing with your friends, anything like that at all is going to help show Obey Alliance that 40K is a fantastic game that's worth investing more into, and hopefully that'll help competitive 40K grow in the future.
Definitely. They're very interested in other tabletop and RPG games as well, so if you want to check them out, you can check out Meta Initiative on Twitter.
Absolutely. All right, well, I think that's it for now. So let's go ahead and switch onto that overhead and talk about our deployments.
Definitely.
We are playing mission number 33. That's Priority Targets.
Herd the prey secondary. Don't want him getting tons of points there. So I think that is all good. If we want to, and then once again, those Corpuscari are in reserve, ready to come down, help me with engage, help just pick off little units.
All right, this is going to be a super exciting game. I'm really ready to see how the Drukhari do here. Are you ready to roll off?
I am ready.
All right, good luck, Richard.
Good luck, have fun. Let's see it, John.
Ooh, a 3. Can he beat it? A 2.
John will end up going first with the Drukhari.
Right.
So he does start by gaining a command point
It's
there.
going to bring me up to 8. I'm not sad going first, but I also didn't really feel like I needed to either.
Mechanical. Let me just do a little pre-measuring here. 36-inch range on the Dark Lances.
That is correct.
So John just has to sit right at this angle here to shoot into him. I think I'm going to go with pick Shroud Psalm just to potentially get a save on that, rolling 6s, baby. I'm going to try.
All right. Well, we're going to see what gets done here. I'm probably going to have to push up a little bit. So just to start off, we're on the overhead. All right. I'm going to start off by advancing. Doing right now is just trying to get some OBSEC and 2 different units on this center objective. I really want Richard to have to push out with his damage dealing elements to try and deal with me, and if he doesn't, that's okay. I'm going to get some good primary points, but really I want to get the first drop here, because if I bring out my Dark Lances and I just start trying to kill some of these boats, or some of his planes I should say, I'll definitely do some damage, but then he's going to get to shoot me, and I'm probably going to take a lot of casualties, and I don't really want to do that.
Sound back sounds like a bucket, but good.
Alright, so just finishing up this rack unit. I'll probably push up a homunculus as well to try to get close here. This Archon will advance. Nice 11 inches. Right up front. I just want to be ready to deal with whatever Richard pushes into me. Oop, this is the homunculus. I'll just
Sound should be all good. I went back and looked at all the scenes and made sure it was working all properly. But if anybody has any other issues, please do let me know, and I will be on it ASAP. But John is just going to start moving up all his units.
So where do you want to move those raiders? Because that may decide where my Dark Lances go.
Cool. I'm just going to move them behind this ruin right here and not touch it.
Yep, just going to make it really hard for me to get any kind of angle to get some good shooting into him.
Yep. Just want to keep them alive because they are once again very easy for engage all fronts. I'll move them 1.1 behind the wall. John wants to come charge them with his transports. I'm not too worried about it.
Absolutely. I think these incubi are just going to move forward and sit on this objective without leaving the ruin. I just want to be in position to advance and charge if Richard pushes anything towards the center, but I don't want to take unnecessary shots on my precious incubi.
There's a gap here in the center of this ruin, and I'm just going to walk in there with these Cerberus Raiders so they'll be up against the wall.
Okay, so I could still charge them, but with that dastardly stratagem, I don't even know if I want to.
Like so. And then these ones, hard to get these out of line of sight, but I could force the Dark Lances to come that way if they want to shoot at them. You have the Mandrakes on this side.
Correct.
So what's their range again?
Their range is 18.
18.
And then they move 8 naturally.
And can they advance and fire?
They can. They do have assault weapons.
Okay, so even being 24.1, I would just at least force the advance there. I think because I have Shroud Psalm, is there any AP on that?
They're AP 1 naturally.
Ooh, they are AP 1.
Yep.
So you know what? Let's just play super defensive and just walk all the way back here.
Alright. Going defensive here, just seeing what Richard can get done.
Okay.
Alright, now this is where I've got some interesting decisions to make. I can try to push onto this objective just to see how much, what could survive, but I don't want to take too many unnecessary shots here. So I think I may wait a little bit on this flank and just try to hold these 2 objectives in the center, and really just try to make Richard's units actually come out.
You force my firepower to kill the stuff that it really doesn't want to have to kill.
Exactly. This Razzle is going to just sneak up right here and not touch this rune. It's just getting ready for next turn.
Yep.
All good there. Shove this Ravager up, this Raider up as well. Just want to be ready to pop out next turn. I don't expect that Richard's going to move anything too close to me, but I don't think it's worth sticking out to try to shoot this bomber when I'm probably just going to die to the firepower back.
Yeah.
So we're going to just give
I'm
it
obviously going to prioritize John's ability to kill my tanks.
Yep.
Especially because he picked bring it down.
Exactly. I'm going to try to force him to shoot these Talos, and if not, I'm going to get some points out of it.
Yep. Makes a lot of sense to me.
Alright, well that'll actually do it for me.
This is why I didn't go for domination, because I knew John could just put a ton of OBSEC on the middle, and it would be really tough to put more bodies on there.
Yeah, I'll shift these cab lights around a little bit just to be in position for later, but I'm not crossing on the objective yet. We're going to wait until maybe turn 2 to try and make those kind of plays.
Yep. And so it's just, is it one rack unit and one Talos unit that are touching the
There's
center?
one rack unit and one Talos unit touching the
And
center.
this is a 10-man or a 5-man rack unit?
That is 15.
15
That is
racks,
15
all
racks.
in one unit.
One unit to 15.
Blast weapons are active, John.
Blast weapons are active, come at me. Alright, I think I'm still okay with that though. If that rack unit takes a pounding, that's okay, that's what they're there for. I don't mind losing some of them. And other than that, I'm not going to fire any shots, unfortunately, so we're actually just going to pass the turn to Richard.
Pass the turn
Right
over
there.
to me.
Me. Interesting. Okay. So John didn't go for the shooting there. That's a really interesting choice. And you have 3 Dark Lances on the Ravager, 1 on each of the Raiders.
And 1 on each of the Raiders.
Ooh. And I did burn the turn where I picked Shroud Psalm, so I'm going to have to roll it randomly again.
Or you can spend a bunch of command points.
Or I can spend command points.
Which you are going to gain 1 up to 8 right now.
Go up to 8, which is nice. I'm going to try and use some of the Metallica strats here, especially turning off the rerolls. I cannot wait to use that strat. That is a really great
Now,
strat.
what is that stratagem? When do you use it?
It is 1 CP, I believe it's a unit within 9 inches. Cannot reroll any dice when making an attack.
And is that just at the beginning of any phase?
Yes, I believe shooting and fight phase.
Okay, so you can do it at the beginning of the shooting phase, and then you can do it a different unit in the beginning of the fight phase?
Yeah.
That's going to hurt, folks. No way around it.
Okay, so engage points. The way to get them here is I could send this Cerberus Raiders unit up this way, or I could go for not getting any points, or I leave one of the bombers in a corner.
Yeah.
Don't really want to lose the bombers, but if I come out anyway, I might as well leave the bombers on the table and force John to have so many options.
That's true.
What has fly besides the Talos? And the vehicles.
Just the vehicles and the Talos.
Okay, so wouldn't be able to make really charges outside of the Talos, but the Talos only move 8 inches. So if I'm in your back corner, not really going to send the Talos back that way.
Yep, I'd have to use my guns for that.
Okay, so and if I'm going to kill the Talos, I'll be able to get rid of some Heat Lance firepower. Not bad. Maybe I put the indirect into a Raider and try and whittle it down.
Lots of options here.
All right. So I think we're going to go aggressive. Let's try and do some damage here.
All right, well, Admech definitely has some firepower, so we're going to see how this goes.
This is an army that does a lot of damage. Okay. So these Cerberus Raiders, if they move the 12, they need quite a hefty advance to get over in that corner, so I think that's a job for the bomber, and I'm just going to leave them safe back here. But I'm going to shift them at a little gap so that I could potentially put those Vanguard on the objective if I need to. So they're going to go ahead and advance as well. Only move in 9, so they won't touch the objective there.
Okay. So I'll have to put some work in to contest that objective, but at least it's not OBSEC.
Once again, none of the models are going to touch this ruin here, so they can hide safely behind it. The Ruststalkers then are going to also advance. 5.
Not sure why the sound isn't working on the gimbal. I'm gonna have to solve that. We're using a brand new software for that, and so it might be the fact that you need to use the sound through the phone. We're using OBS Ninja for the first time. So
Interesting.
I will play around with that, but I'm gonna go ahead and just move these Cerberus Raiders up. Just try and get as many shots as possible.
All right, I'm okay with this. Bringing Richard's units out is definitely something I did want to do here, just to force the issue. Dark Elder are really good at getting, engaged with people, and that's really what I'm just going to try to do here. Just really force him to.
Do you want to get engaged to me, John?
I would like to get
Buy me a
engaged
dinner
to you.
first, at least, please.
Perhaps. Made you burgers last night.
You did. That was very, very tasty. So if I move these Cerberus Raiders out here, could get shots down the line into those racks as well. John obviously doesn't want to pull the model that's on the objective.
Yeah.
Because I could potentially contest it.
I don't mind as much if he only kills the rack, because he would have to kill the racks and the talus to get me off, or put some OBSEC models on there. So I may make that decision after I see if anything makes it to the objective.
And I have these guys here. They're going to need at least a 4 to get over there.
Now, what unit are you thinking there?
That's the Vanguards.
Ooh, thinking of using a Vanguard unit. Okay.
They get a 6.
Well, that is definitely enough.
So they can come out there and OBSEC that objective. But honestly, I think I'm going to go for the killing there. So I'm just going to set them up as a screen and push them up.
Okay.
Could threaten to touch the objective, but because John didn't go for this, he's not going to be able to get a 15-point primary.
That's true.
Even if I don't end up killing everything here. So I'm just going to accept that. Then I'm going to shuffle up the Scorpius Toon Rider to be right next to that Vanguard screen.
Yeah, I'm really just trying to get a 10 here. I didn't want Richard's small arms fire to have super easy targets, because the racks are at least toughness 5, so a lot of his strength 4 weapons will do some damage, but it won't be the end of the world. I really just didn't want to end up taking all of, these stubber shots on toughness 3 warriors or mandrakes. Figure I can wait at least one turn before I'm kind of trying to take that kind of firepower.
Makes a lot of sense to me. Obviously, I'm going with just extended range, and I will go with 6 exploding 6s. Of course.
Makes sense. This adamant gun line is powerful.
I'm going to use this this terrain piece defensively to get that -1 to hit on myself.
Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and tag there.
Interesting. So bringing out these, bringing out the chickens to try to get some extra shots. We'll see if that pays off.
Tag there. And we will go with the Scorpius tank, moving 10. Actually, I'll just move the flyer out of the way so it's easier. So I'm going to fly over both the rack unit and the
And the talus.
the Talus unit there.
Okay.
And I'm just going to put this unit all the way at the back of John's.
All right. Ouch.
Give me the engage all front points. And because I'm going to put out every single tank this turn, I am just going to try and go for as much damage as I can put into John.
Okay. Is this okay?
As far back as possible. And then you can rotate him just a little bit. Yep, so you can go that way. Thank you.
All right.
Then the other flyer is going to go up, bomb them, and come into this corner back here.
Alright, these adamant flyers are just so mobile. They're hard to stop, honestly.
To get that angle, I need 30 inches there.
Yep.
And then 20 would put me like that, so I'm going to advance with that one as well.
Okay. Did they both advance then?
Yeah.
Alright,
Because
so,
I need the maximum.
so you won't be getting the stubbers, but there's still bombs and they're getting engaged in all friends points, and now I have to deal with it. That is going to be hard indeed.
Cool. And then the final pivot will just come like so.
You only get one pivot, which you do here.
Ah, that's right.
Yeah, you're good. Alright, these bombers are still so fast.
Okay.
Now, are you going to do any stratagems there? Potentially seismic bomb?
Potentially.
Luckily, my witches are all in transport, so I don't mind that part as much.
What auras do you have over there?
Over here,
Yeah, do you have any auras?
this is the +1 toughness aura. This is the reroll
Could
one.
potentially leave the flyer there and just turn it off, but I think it's better to go for the points.
Yeah.
At this point. So we'll leave that. The Scorpius is going to come up like so.
Alright. These forests are definitely going to make my life harder, but we're going to see what we can get done.
You don't need to bring him that far, actually. We'll just stay like so.
Yep. Just want to be getting as many buffs as possible.
He's going to come this way.
Alright.
Cool. And then the other tank is probably just going to have to tag the terrain. Could move out this way. Let's just move him here and he'll touch the forest.
Yep, and they're all going to try to stay within 6 inches of these priests. So they're going to get plenty of rerolls, exploding 6s, extra range. This is going to be deadly, folks.
Okay, so they all got those buffs. I'm gonna slightly move this character around, and then the Magos will come up like so.
Yep.
And that should get him the 2 models. You won't get that one
Got it,
combinations because it's on a model per model basis.
Interesting.
Okay, I think that's all good. So we'll drop the bombs.
All right, let's roll it.
I am gonna actually drop the bombs on the Talos unit because I get 3d6 for each vehicle or monster.
Ooh, that's pretty strong.
So
And is it every 4 plus is a mortal wound?
every 4 plus is immortal.
Well, that's gonna hurt.
So let's go ahead and mortals. So that
Pretty
is
good. That is 6 mortal wounds. That is a great bombing run to start. I will take my Feel No Pain against these. And I only make 1. That is a Talos down to 2 wounds left. A great start for
Importantly, it doesn't kill one, so I still get the 9 dice.
Yeah,
on
I
the
was
second
expecting these bombs to go after my, again, a great bombing run. 18 dice and 12 4-ups for Richard. This is way more mortal wounds than I wanted to take. I do make a couple Feel No Pains there though, so 1 Talos is just gonna go down.
Do they explode or do
They do not. They don't do anything when they die. Still 1 less Talos than I expected to have at the end of Richard's movement phase.
Alright, so let's go ahead into the shooting. I am going to start with, I guess we'll start with Scorpius number 1 over here.
Now, does he have all the buffs up right now?
All the Scorpius are going to have all the different buffs. It's the Lascan Iron Striders, 1 will not be doing, will not get divination to the Magos. So, let's start with the last cannons. We're going to put them all into the
Talos.
Into
All right.
the Talos.
Well, I can't do any negatives to hit here because of because I am Cummins. And now, can all 3 last chickens see a Talos?
yes.
Okay.
But only 2 of them are going to get divination to the Magos here.
All right. Let's see it. So hitting on 3s or rolling ones?
Do I want to spend pluses to hit? So you cannot lightning fast?
Not on this unit.
I think I'll just accept 3s rolling ones. Alright.
Still
one
really
additional
good.
hit.
5 hits and then 2 more shots. Right.
Just 1 more. I only rolled 1 6.
Sorry, I mean 2 more shots from the left.
Yeah, 2 more shots, yeah.
There's the 2 I wanted. So still 6 hits. Pretty good.
That is going to be 4.
4 invulns. All right. Probably losing another Talos here. Hopefully I can make some saves. We made 1, so that's
Just a 6 up?
just a 6 up invuln.
So these are -1 damage, right?
They are -1 damage. So that's gonna be 3 damage. Okay. 4 damage. So that's 7 damage so far. So I should roll my Feel No Pains now in case I fail all of them. But hopefully not. I shouldn't have said
Did
that.
you actually fail all?
Yeah, I did. 5 up Feel No Pain. Not what it used to be.
Not what it used to be. John is too used to the 6 up here.
Yeah, the 6 of Feel No Pain.
And then the last one is going to be just 2 damage.
All right. Let's see if we can make some of those. Nope. Ouch.
Hey
All
guys, chat just wanted to point out that Talos allegedly have 7 wounds and they explode.
Oh, well, I'll roll to see if they explode, but they definitely do have 7 wounds, which is why they died at first. First one does not, second one does.
Does. And I assume it's 1 mortal wound?
1 mortal.
Alright, so it'll be this guy, so it'll just do 1 mortal to these racks, and they will fail their Feel No Pain. The Archon will just take a wound, and the Homunculus will take it as well.
Okay. So,
Ouch!
Killer Rack.
Oh, and the other Talos will not take it as well. Gosh darn it.
Did he make any Feel No Pains?
No one made Feel No
Okay.
Pains. No one made any Feel No
So he
Pains.
took 2 damage plus.
Yep, and plus that, so he is down to 4.
Okay. Wow,
Oh,
a lot
boy.
of damage on these Talos.
Yeah, that was a really good opening salvo there from those last chickens and the bombers. Not what I needed to happen.
Okay, let's start with. Where do we want which Scorpius tank? So we'll start with him. Because these 2 have. Oh no, if you start pulling the racks, then this one won't do anything. So he's going to go everything into the racks.
Everything into the
You can only
racks.
see 4 rack models,
Okay.
so that's pretty much all he can target.
All
So
right.
now the indirect fire,
Got an options here.
honestly don't think it's worth going into anything else because the transports are the Ravagers right there.
Yep.
T7.
It's C6.
It's still T6, so winning on 4s. Could go after these Cabalites.
That's true.
They are out of the transport.
Yep,
And
yeah,
that
they're
would be
just
some
sitting there.
important OBSEC.
Potentially.
I think we're gonna go ahead and put every shot here.
Into the racks? Alright, we're gonna take it on the chin and see what's still alive.
Alright, so here we go. And obviously they are benefiting from divination of the Magos. However, you are T5.
I am T5.
And I'm not Mars, so I don't have that +1 strength on the Cognis Heavy Stubbers, so we'll go with them first.
Alright, so just winning on 5, so we'll see how this goes.
Rerolling 1s, the 2s are bad, but that's gonna be a 6, and so that'll add in right there.
Nice.
And then 5s, just 3
3
saves.
saves. Alright, so we'll take our invulns first. And we fail them all, then we'll take our Feel No Pains, and we'll fail them all. Okay, so let's just be smart here. How many can this plane see? What's that, Charlie?
No, it's just this.
No, what's,
Yeah, the Cognos Heavy Stubbers can advent. They're at a minus to hit.
Oh, that's true. Now, is this are these service raiders in range of anything or just the one rack? Be these
24 inches.
Oh, they're 24? Oh
Yeah.
god, I thought they were 18. 24, they're in range of anything.
I will double check, but I believe they are 24 inch
Alright,
range.
so I'm gonna try to pull some of them out, I think.
Okay, no worries.
Not gonna be as effective as I wanted though. We're just gonna pull one out. One.
No, it's assault 2.
Okay. And 24?
18.
18. Oh, okay.
So you could pull them out.
Alright, so then pulling that
Pull
one
those
will take the
models.
whole squad out.
Okay.
And I'm doing that because of my command phase, I heal D3 racks, so as long as this one's alive, one of them will step on
I
the
don't think the
objective.
racks are going to be alive.
You know what? If they're all wiped out, it doesn't matter which one I pull first.
Okay. I only killed one before, so you were at a blastable, right?
Yeah, I was blastable before.
Okay.
Yep.
So you were above 11.
Yeah, I was.
Okay, so 6 shots on the big cannon.
Alright.
And that's why I put all the weapons in there. Rerolling 1s, that's going to be 2 additional
Oh
hits.
boy, wounded on 3s.
That is going to be 5.
Alright, let's take some invulns here. We do fail them all. Let's see these damage rolls, because I do have a 5 of feeling pain. And I have -1 damage, so these are all going to go to damage 1,
And these will be damage 2.
and I'll make none of them. Okay.
And the damage 2 ones.
I'll reroll any successes. No, doesn't matter.
So 5 more go down.
Alright, probably not going to have many racks left here. No kidding. That's alright.
And then the 3d6, 3d3, excuse me.
There's just 9.
Yes, because you were blastable. 3d6, 9. Indirect fire, rerolling the 2 1s, no 6s so far. Doesn't add a 6. And then wounding on 3s, because it is strength 6.
Mm-hmm.
And there we go. Those are from, they'll be -1 damage, so they'll go back.
So I'll have my 6 up saves. Make a couple, that's what I needed, and then some 5 feel no pains.
Feel no pains.
Don't,
Squad
that
goes
is the
down.
entire rack squad.
Alright.
Wow.
Beautiful.
That went down a lot faster than I expected. I thought that the -1 damage and the 5 feel no pain would help me out there, but maybe not.
We're gonna go with that Scorpius.
Mhm.
It's gonna put the big cannon into the Talos.
Alright.
Indirect fire is going to go into the Cabalites, and then the Cognos weapons will have to go into the Talos.
Into the Talos? Okay, so into that 5-man Cavalite on the fight.
Here we go. Cognos, rerolling 1s.
Mm-hmm. I do
2.
still have a classic 3-up armor save, so hopefully these stubborns won't be too bad for me.
5s. It's just gonna be 3 saves.
Alright, let's take them.
No AP, of course.
We do make them all there. That's where my 5s went.
There's I feel my pains are. And then the big gun. It's gonna be 2 shots. That is 2 hits. And 1 wound.
1 wound there. Alright, so we'll just take it's AP1, right? Or AP2.
AP2.
So I have a 5-up save. We do make it. That's much better.
Then the indirect fire
Mhm.
is going to be
Just 5 shots.
5
Pretty
shots.
good.
This is into the Cabalites, rerolling 1s, but 2 additional hits. And then 2s, that is going to be, these are at AP1. But,
AP1?
Yep,
Alright.
just into the Cabalites.
And we will fail 3 of them. So that will kill 3 Cavalites. Alright, stay strong, buddies.
Alright, we'll go ahead and shoot the plane from back there.
Okay.
It's got 12 shots.
Yep, and this is also into the Cavalites?
This is into the Cabalites as well. Is there Cabalites and Mandrakes available?
There are Mandrakes as well.
But they are -1 to hit.
Well, you're already -2.
Yep, that's true. Let's go into the Mandrakes.
So hitting on 4s now.
Because I advanced,
Very nice.
but they are Cognos Stubbers. And then
That's
that's going to be 3 saves.
Let's take some 5-ups. I do lose 2 Mandrakes from one of these squads.
And we'll go ahead and fire the other plane into them as well.
Into the same wounded Mandrake squad.
Same wounded Mandrakes. Just because
Alright.
they can do mortals and they're a little scarier. Not bad on the hits.
Oh, really
That's-
good hits there.
Imagine-
-2 to hit, that's nothing.
Imagine if Divinations was there, but it comes back around on the loot rolls.
Alright.
Your T4. Or no,
I'm
your T3.
T3. I'm T3. Alright, so 2 more Mandrakes. There's 1 very lonely Mandrake
A
left.
little lonely Mandrake. And then I just have the Cerberus Raiders as well as the 1 Scorpius tank. The Scorpius tank is going to go ahead and put all of its shots into that Talos.
Alright, the Talos must live. That's the word of the day.
Talos is protecting the 2 characters right now,
Mhm.
so we'll go with the D6 shots. I'm going to spend a CP on that.
Alright, so down to 7. And now let me see if I can steal that command point. I do with my labyrinthine cunning.
The reroll is still a 1.
I like that.
It is a 6 though.
Oh, 2 hits.
And then 2 wounds.
Alright, here we go. So I do fail 1 save.
Just 1 damage.
That'd be D3 minus 1, so it'll just be 1 and a 5 feeling pain. We do fail it. So down to 3.
3d3. Just gonna be, wow, look at
Just
that.
3, alright.
Shots.
Talos, I was expecting 6 hits. 5's to wound, alright. Talos is holding strong.
And then we just have the Cognis Heavy Stubbers.
Man.
Rerolling the 1s, the 2s are bad, but I did roll 3 6s. There's the 6s. And then 5s. Ooh, there's the 5s as well.
Holy goodness.
Okay.
How is this?
That's the Cognis Heavy Stubbers.
7 wounds from the Cognis Heavy Stubbers. And I
Oh,
failed 4
4, but he
saves.
has feel no pains.
I do. There's a
But he can't
whole Raider
reroll.
squad to shoot still.
Yes.
Now, did they advance or did they just
They
move?
just moved.
So you'd be hitting on
Because I was
4s.
potentially going to go for a charge on the racks. At this
Yeah.
point, obviously not.
Oh, man. Alright, I think we're just going to take the feel of pains, unfortunately. Just because I think he's probably going to die anyway. I could reroll a save and then I'd have a 1 wound guy. But they can target characters anyway.
They can target characters.
So it would really just be no, but it would make him shoot the Talos instead of a character, and I really want to have stuff alive. So let's reroll 1 of those saves. With the command point, it does help. So now I have 3 feel no pains. I need to make 1 of them.
Just 1 feel no pain.
We make all 3! All
Look at
3!
that.
Oh
John
my
didn't even need to
goodness!
spend that C
The Talos! Alright, Talos needs to stay strong here. It has to survive.
Now just tell me the defensive stats on these characters.
Alright, so the Archon has a 2-up invul and a 4-up armor.
So let's ignore him.
And the, well, no, as soon as he fails a save, he no longer does. But you know how Shadowfields are. I mean, you can fail the first or the
Or
12th.
just none of them.
This homunculus is toughness 5 or 6 or strength 4, so it's not going to matter there. He only has like a 6-up armor, 6-up invul, but he has a 5 feel of pain, and he's also -1 damage.
Yeah, so very unlikely to kill any of this stuff. So honestly, let's just try and get rid of the Shadow Field.
All right.
And put all the shots out
Oh,
of the
no.
pistol is in range. Nope. So the pistol will go into the Talos.
All right. This Archon just might live.
Miss.
All right.
And then 2, 4, 6, 8 shots.
All right. And on 3s. Okay, a couple 2s is what I needed.
Need the 6s for mortals here.
Ooh.
1 mortal.
And 1 save.
One
So
save.
just 1 2-up and a mortal.
John does not want a 1 here.
All right. All right. The Archon's wounded, but it's okay. It's down to 3.
Duke. I think that is all.
All right.
Could go for a charge there into the Talos, but it is flat 3 damage.
It is flat 3 damage.
He's scary.
All right. I'm pretty sure a Talos cannot fail this morale check, but I'm gonna just do it.
Just
I'm
see
gonna
if
look
you roll a
now.
6.
No, because I'm gonna 2 CP it if it can.
Okay.
I'm not willing to. I'm not willing to be wrong on that.
Okay.
I would like to have a Talos because I can heal the Talos
Yeah.
with the homunculus, so I'd really rather have it alive. So we're just gonna double check. The Talos is leadership 8. He lost 2 friends. He is good to go. And now he's very sad about losing his 2 friends, but at least he's alive.
He is alive.
He is alive, and that counts for something.
Alright, so I will get 3 points for engage on all fronts.
Certainly will.
And can the Capelites or Mandrakes fail morale?
The Mandrakes definitely can. They lost 4 friends, and 3 is 7, so they're good. And then the Capelites, they lost 3 as well, and they're leadership 9 because they're +1 for being Blackheart.
So they can't
A
fail.
1 is definitely good to go. All right. Wow.
Alright.
Little painful. I really was not expecting to take that much damage on the Covens, but also it did make Richard bring his entire army out. And frankly, that's why I brought the Talos out.
Yep. If it was just the racks, honestly, I'd probably just try and whittle them down. Not too concerned, but because the Talos were out there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Go for
And
that
that's
stage.
okay. I lost 2 Talos and I lost the rack unit. And that does mean that Richard's going to get grind them down. Going second here is really nice for that.
Yep.
As well, you did get 3 points on engage in all fronts.
3 engage, 3 and grind them down.
Super powerful there. Okay.
Good start, but now John is going to be active with his shooting.
Absolutely. So power from pain means I can advance and charge this turn.
And you do gain a CP.
Up to 9. Up to 9 command points for the Dark Eldar. Richard's down to 7. So in the command phase, this homunculus is going to heal him D3. I don't remember if it's command or movement, but he's going to be within 3 inches for both, so we're going to just do it now. 3 wounds, up to 6 on the Talos. That's what I like. Now ideally, this Talos is going to try to get some shots with his Heat Lance into this one little Scorpius tank here. I really want to kill a Scorpius and then work on the bombers as much as possible.
Alright.
Alright, so the Talos...
So you're really to get rid of the mortals
Yeah, the mortals were... That was
instead
really
of
annoying.
going for this.
Yeah, I just don't think that because you have the forest, I have master artisans on all these dark lances, but if I start missing multiple shots, then it's really less effective. So I think I'm going to come to the flank here, have dark lances able to shoot down that alley and try to kill that Scorpius. if the Talos fails, because the Talos probably shouldn't kill at all.
I do have to roll mechanical,
Ooh.
so I'll roll randomly.
So
that
if I'm
is-
within 9 inches of you,
Yep.
-1 to hit?
That is now, I've switched out Olivia the Electromancer.
Now, is that within, because this is the Metallica specific canonical, right?
Yep.
So what exactly does this do?
I believe it's if you're within 9 inches of any of my Metallica units, you are -1 to hit.
Within 9 inches of any unit.
Yep, so I will
So
double
now
check.
I need to check, because I don't want to be -1 to hit on this Talos. So I think right now I'm
I'm
good.
right up against the edge with the
Alright, so I may have to back up just a half an inch there.
Hey, John, quick question. What did you score on primary?
On my primary, I scored a 10. Fortunately, I was able to secure these 2 center ones, but Richard is on 2 as well, so I'm not going to get that lovely 15.
When resolving an attack against an affected unit by an enemy model within 9, subtract 1 from the hit roll.
Okay. So if I'm within 9 inches of the unit I'm targeting.
When resolving an attack against an affected unit by an enemy model within 9.
Okay, so if I target an affected unit by an enemy model that's not within 9 of the affected unit.
Yeah, I think it's
Okay.
you have to target the unit within 9.
Okay, still very strong, very interesting there. Now my real question is, do I want to try and push out to get into combat with some of this stuff here? I could definitely get into combat with like the boats and the raiders, but these witches, if they come out, are gonna be hard pressed.
But he
Hard
could
pressed.
set up for a really nice following turn.
I could set up for a really nice falling turn, but then I have to take it on the chin. That's always a little dangerous.
Yep, I do still have 10 Corpuscari models in reserve, as well as those Fulgurites.
Absolutely, I do really want to respect that.
Yep.
Now, Richard can't arrive on this edge, but either of the 2 long ones, just not my deployment zone, is an option.
Yep, so about like halfway around.
Yep, so he could show up around here and shoot anywhere in this spot.
Yep.
So I think what
Give
we're
yourself
gonna...
a CP there, John.
Yeah, again, it went up to 9. Well, so I just need to kind of decide what exactly I want to do there. This is a very interesting spot.
Also, John has to know when he makes those charges, I could potentially turn off the rerolls, make his army not quite as efficient as it could be.
Exactly. That's definitely a really good 1 CP strat there for the AdMech.
Metallica.
For Metallica. I'm wondering how far I could push a Raider. Potentially 26 inches with my enhanced ether sails. He would still have a decent spot to fall back from, so I'm not going to be able to trap him so that a Witch Cult unit could get there.
Yeah, I pretty much have kind of, especially because those models move a lot, they can just go through the forest and not mind.
Yep, absolutely. Now what is more interesting is on that flank, those, I don't think that those cavalry really have anywhere to run if I'm able to corner them. There's just that ruined wall there and a tank, so unless I kill the tank, he's going to be hard pressed to actually fall back farther away from me. So that's a much more interesting play, is if a Witch Cult unit could try to get over there. That's going to be a really long charge though.
I want to just pre-measure it.
Yeah,
Okay,
let's just
let's
see
do it.
what I might need.
You want me to
I
hold
want to
over-
get into combat. I think it's going to end up being too far.
So I'll just hold it over the edge of the closest
Yeah.
base.
Yeah, so for my hull here,
So that's about 24 and a half.
24 and a half, so I'm going to disembark 3, then I'm going to move 8, so that's 11 inches. But then I've got about 13 and a half inches left. A good advance roll could help, but honestly, even
It's
a
not
couple of
guaranteed,
inches, yeah, it's not very safe at all. So I don't think that that's a really good play for now. I think,
If they make it though, then John would force me to bring the Fulgurites out, which
would be valuable,
Yep, they'd be
but
out
it's
of the
not exactly safe.
Because
Alright,
witches standing out in the open, they still do die like witches.
they do still die like witches, let's not forget that.
I still do have quite a bit of firepower,
Yeah.
especially coming in from reserve with that. Those Corpuscari priests, they put out a lot of damage.
Yep, so I think we're going to be a little more cautious here, and we're going to definitely bring some units out, because I can't afford to just sit back and get shot too much.
Yeah, but you do have a lot of MSU
I
units.
do have a lot of MSU units, so I think something's going to have to connect here, and we're going to take that to heart. So 1 Mandrake is going to hop into the Venom.
Okay.
Just 1.
Was that an empty venom?
No, they hold 6 and there's 5 incubi inside.
Ooh, there's 5 incubi and a mandrake.
And a Mandrake in that. I think that these Mandrakes are just going to walk onto the objective. We're not going to advance, there's plenty of things to shoot at. I just want to be on the objective because we're going to be pushing a lot of stuff forward this turn. This is definitely a case of I need my next turn to be really good. I could have tried for this kind of play on turn 1, I didn't think it was necessary. And now, before I bring out any of the really valuable assets, the Homunculus Covenant is really just there to soak. Now I'm going to at least get a chance to kill 1, ideally 2, of Richard's vehicles. There's definitely no guarantee I'm able to get 2 down, but we're going to try. Cavalry.
You think the Ravager will go into the Scorpius tank?
I think that's probably, we're going to do the heat lance there first, and then depending on what's alive, the Raiders and Ravagers will try to pick it off.
Do you have a reroll wounds access on their
I
shooting?
don't. I would have to use a
Just
command
have to
point.
use a CP.
But because of Blackheart, they're all essentially master artisans, the new version,
Yep.
where they can reroll 1 hit roll per unit.
Totally makes sense, and that's the one that's not -1 to hit.
Yep, exactly. That's why I'm trying to pick on this one. Is I don't want to really mess with the -1 to hit shooting. I'm just not going to do enough there.
Yeah.
But this raider is going to push
Is that the
up
one
still.
with the scary witch unit in it?
Well, both the witch units are scary, of course.
One's the upgraded unit though, right?
Yep. And we're actually going to try to fly up and charge these, charge into some stuff anyway, just to get more movement. And
Is that the bride, the blood brides?
yep, that is this is the non-blood brides and the succubus.
Okay.
And then Drazar and the blood brides are right here. And this one is just going to step to the side so that it can it's going to touch the forces wall in case I take any firepower. But it's just going to draw an angle there. And it's going to be really hard for these guns to get an angle onto the Ravager. I just want this Ravager to kind of clip the edges and try to kill 1 tank a turn.
Yep.
That's really what I'm going for. Alright, and then this Raider, does it want to push? Let's actually advance this Incubi unit.
There's 1 foot incubi unit.
1 foot Incubi unit.
It's 6.
6 is not bad, because they can advance and charge this turn.
13 or 14?
13. So they're gonna go right about there. We're just gonna push up against this. I can definitely charge the Cerberus Raiders, and he has that wonderful,
One of John's favorite strats.
2 command point stratagem to try to
Fall back away.
fall back, but that would be making him spend command points.
Yep.
And I really would like him to spend those.
It's only the first time they're declared.
Only the first time. I don't think I can really declare. I can declare a charge of the Vanguard, but that's like 11. So.
Yeah, totally.
Now my only other options here then are, I'm okay with the Incubi there. They're probably going to die because Richard has a lot of units he can bring in.
But it forces me.
But I'm just gonna, I don't think I'm within 18 inches of the board edge, so a Corpus Guard unit can't shoot me.
Okay.
That's what I'm going
It
for.
would just be a lot of the indirect, the small
Absolutely,
arms
there's a lot of
fire
the small arms fire, and I would
Yep.
have to do what I can to try and survive that. But between some of my nice 1 command point stratagems, I'm hoping I can. I do need to leave someone on this objective, and frankly,
Could be one of the characters.
could be one of the characters. It's not unrealistic.
Because Electric Breeze still do have that sweet 6s on the charge.
Mhm.
Get mortal, so they can mortal wound character away.
Well, the Corpus Scari don't, right? The only
No, the full
grids.
grids, I mean.
Yeah,
If I can
yeah,
hit the
yeah.
full grids.
Oh yeah, absolutely, they could. Yeah, don't want those too close here to the action. I think the Archon is going to move up here, and I think the Homunculus. Let me actually check and see if the Homunculus heals the movement phase or command phase. We just want to double check these new rules to make sure we're doing it honestly. Because if it's the movement phase, he has to stay near the Talus.
Okay, fair enough.
And if that happens, then the Archon will probably switch back. But if it's the command phase, he'll just run away now.
Makes sense to me.
So we just want to be certain on this one, folks.
Is he
This
5
new
or 6
codex, the Homunculus
Yep.
starts at 5, I believe.
Starts at 5.
No, he starts with 6, so he has 5 left. Okay. Look at him go, folks. This guy is really making things happen.
You don't need to make feel no pains.
No, I don't. Alright, so he heals at the end of the movement phase, so he
So he does
actually
have to
does
finish.
want to get close to this, he does actually want to get close here, so I think he's just going to advance as well, no reason not to. And he's gonna just be on the objective within 3.
Of his friendly Talus.
Of
And
the
he's gonna
friendly
heal on
Talus.
3.
And now this Fulbright unit could definitely have a decent charge into him.
Yep.
But I
Especially with
think-
that +1 if I pop the +1 move.
Yeah, I think he's gonna just step on the other side here.
Yep.
I'm probably not gonna try to hold this objective if Richard makes a concerted counterattack.
Are you still gonna move the Archon that way?
Yeah, he is still gonna go there. Honestly, I just wanna have more people there. And also, I think I'm just gonna have the Ravager touch the objective and just be poking out onto that. And we're gonna hope that the Ravager will survive whatever counterattack comes its way.
Okay.
Now this Raider is, I think, going to... Now, I think pushing out 1 Raider is pointless, because it'll just die and the contents will die. But at least this way, I'm hoping Richard, if I reduce his incoming firepower by a decent amount, I'm hoping this is now enough that he won't be able to kill the boats and also everything inside easily. And then if I can start getting witches into combat, then I'm in a much better spot.
They have a 5-up invuln from Night Shield?
They have a 5 invuln against ranged attacks with Night Shield. They went up to toughness 6 as well, which will help into some of these admin weapons.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, that makes sense to me. And what about these Venoms? Are they gonna come flying up as well?
Oh, 100%.
Alright, the Venoms are coming!
The Venoms are coming in as
Well,
well.
they have Grizzly trophies on there?
They have Grizzly trophies on them.
Grizzly.
Grizzly. and we're just going to make sure that we are getting some extra shots into these Cerberus Raiders. We're also probably going to try to charge them just to tie them up in combat.
Okay.
And potentially, you know, because now that Richard kind of has to use the 2CP here, because he doesn't want to let the Incubi connect. All right, and I think we are good to go. We're definitely taking some risks here, but I think we've got to do it if we're going to try to
overwhelm the position.
Try to overwhelm the positions. We'll see if this is enough. It's going to definitely be interesting. So let's start off. The Talos is going to put its Heat Lances into that one Scorpius tank. So I'm only hitting on 4s, but I reroll 1s from the Archon. Okay, let's see how it goes. Rerolling 1s. Let's go Archon. 2 hits. That's what I like to see. Strength 8.
All right, can you do it?
That is 2 wounds. These are AP 4, D6 plus 2 damage.
Okay.
So that is going to end up being 8 damage.
Yep.
Or it goes to 10 damage.
Defense there.
Going to 10 damage feels really good.
That means the Ravager should pick it
Now,
up.
I could try to reroll one of these now, so that I could potentially put Dark Lance shots later, or I could save a command point reroll for maybe using like a wound roll on one of those.
Yep.
I think we're going to let this happen. We're just going to put a Raider Dark Lance in and see if that does the job.
Reliable.
Yeah. So that'll be it. That's one down to 2 wounds on that Scorpius tank.
Okay.
I like that. That's a good start. Now we're going to just check and see if the Mandrakes can potentially shoot it, just in case they can finish it with some cheap shooting, so to speak. And yeah, so we're going to actually put the Mandrakes in, just because they do more wounds on 6s. There was decent potential to knock it up. 6s to wound.
6s to wound. All
It's
right.
10 shots here, but this is much more valuable than shooting into the Cerberus Raiders.
Yeah.
So they can potentially put some of these lances in things like these last check-ins. So let's go here.
Let's do it.
All right. Ooh, no rerolls and 5 1s. Not the start we needed.
And it's 6s to wound that.
5 is to wound, and then a 6 is immortal.
Okay.
Yep. And that will be 3 saves AP1, but none of them were mortals.
So do fail.
Oh, it has 1 wound left. Oh no. Oh, he's just teasing me now. Oh man.
But you have Venom shooting, right?
I do, but they wound on 6s.
So
It's all poisoned. It's not the same. Oh, so close. All right. Well, I think we're gonna. I would like to kill 1 plane and a bomber here, so we're gonna just put. We'll actually go here. We'll put 1 Dark Lance from the Ravager and 2 into that bomber.
corner bomber.
Yep.
Okay.
So this is 2 into. This is 1 into the bomber right in front of me.
Into
Yep, and it'll hit.
Yep.
And then that'll kill it. AP4
Yep.
is gonna go right through.
Does it go up? No.
Nope, that's all right. And then 2 into the bomber right here. And then these are hitting on 4s, but they can re-roll with the black
again?
hearts. So yeah,
Alright,
really
3.
good. Winning on
See if he doesn't
3s.
fail a wound roll. He
Oh,
does.
snake eyes! All right, we're just gonna let that happen. But I
at
still
this point, it's
do
not
have,
really
yeah, I do still have 2 raiders. We'll just put 1 at a time into that same bomber. So this is the first one hitting on a 4 with a re-roll, still misses, and the last one
Yeah. At this point, it wouldn't have been worth the reroll.
will hit.
Yep. 3.
And do 4 damage to it.
Just
D3 plus 3.
Okay.
D3 plus 3. Yep.
so it's down to 6.
So down to 6 there. I was hoping for a little more, honestly. That's right. We'll just try to pump some.
like having the bombers alive.
Yeah, I was hoping to get one of them there, but unfortunately that snake eyes was not what we needed.
Snake eyes.
So let's do it. I did kill a Scorpius, which is very important.
A lot of shots.
So let's do 1 venom here. This will be just the splinter rifles. It's 4 hits, very nice. And no wounds because I'm poisoned and there weren't any 4s.
You don't have any special poison.
No. We'll Master Artisans that for 3. And that will be 2 AP1 wounds on this cavalry.
Okay.
2 damage. So we'll leave 1 of a wound left.
1 is down to a wound. I'll just take the close one.
Sure. And then the splinter rifles,
By the close one, I mean the one that's right
of course.
there.
The splinter rifles from the next one. That'll be 3 hits and 2 more saves on them.
2 more saves.
All right, can we get it done? Nope. And then the splinter cannons. Master Artisans that miss into 3 hits and 2 AP1. So that'll kill the wounded guy.
Kill the wounded.
So just 1 cavalry down, nothing crazy there.
Yep.
Alrighty. Now what I think we're gonna
Most of
do.
the shooting, I think.
I think that's pretty much all of it. We are gonna declare some charges here. We're gonna start off by declaring the incubi right there. Just see if I can make him spend
The single cavalry can shoot, right?
that's true. The 2 cavalites will put their poison
Or 2
downfield.
cavalries, excuse me.
So 1, 2 rifles.
Might as well.
Might as well. 2 hits And a
Snake Eyes, all right.
Snake Eyes.
I tried.
That's okay. That's all right. So that's fine. And I think we'll start off with the Incubi right here under the cavalry.
Okay, 2 CP.
All right.
Do you want to
if
use
I
Vect
gain
on
them?
that?
We are going to Vect that. So I don't get any, and now with the new Agents of Vect, that stratagem that Richard used costs 2 CP.
Probably never being used
And
again.
now it costs 3 CP. This is a turn where I'm going to take the pain, but I need to come out of this with enough resources that my turn 3, he hopefully won't be able to avoid me, and then I'm going to go right into him and really try to pull some tricks off, keep him in combat, and try to
You're
get
just
an
declaring
advantage.
them, right?
Just declare them.
Because if you declare the Vanguard, I would honestly let it happen.
Yeah, no.
Because you need the 11 on the charge.
Yeah, absolutely. So then we're going to charge.
I just have to move
Oh,
them
yeah,
away.
of course. That's right. I do get to roll it, so he does need to make sure that he keeps
So
it
if I
far away.
move him in front of his base over there, and that would be still makeable charge, but
Yep.
you would need an 11.
Yep.
Or it's more than 11, so you need a 12.
Mhm.
Am I willing to risk that with spending the CP? Honestly, there's no reason to do that.
Yep, I definitely would spend a reroll on that just because it'd be a huge
So
swing.
12.1 away.
Now, if I roll a 12, I'll still be within an inch view. So you want to be 13.1 away for that to be completely
Good.
incapable of being passed.
Good.
Now, did I roll that 12
Touch the
anyway? I didn't, so that's okay.
Not touch the forest.
Yep, you're good. So clearing out there, I'm gonna get hit pretty hard on my turn.
I just want that extra firepower, especially the ability to snipe potentially those characters.
Yep. All right, so now we're gonna charge these venoms in. So the first venom, I think 7 inches should do it.
Oh, you want me to bring it in?
Yep, and I'll charge the other one as well just to see what I get. 10 will definitely do.
Yep, less than 8.
All right, perfect.
So where do
So
you want them?
just that one will just go right in because it doesn't have options,
Right in.
and the other one will move up to right here because it's 10.
Good.
Yep, I don't mind being close to the Fulgurites. We're gonna try to draw them out, as they say, which is a questionable strategy at best. But I think that if they come out, I'll be able to do some good damage to them.
Any other charges?
I don't think so.
Charge the Ravager to a plane.
No, we'll pass on that. Though. Really, really tempting, I promise. So at that point, we're just gonna swing the 2 venoms in. So the first one will dark Blackheart. Nope. And the second one, nope. And Blackheart will 1 hit. Nope. Okay. No damage from the venoms. They tried their hardest, but they were not hitting
So
anything.
the Surgeon has 2 attacks, each of the SAE. And then there's 3 normal guys over there?
Yeah, I killed 4, so there's 3. I'll just come pile in. I'll base 2 of them.
One
So
hit.
they don't go anywhere.
No wounds, and then each of them gets that individual attack from the
Okay.
horse. 2 saves.
2 saves,
No
you say?
AP from the clawed limbs.
Ooh, alright. Well, let's take some saves. So I just have a 4 bomber. These are AP dash.
Yeah, they're AP dash.
Okay.
They're not the cavalry sabers.
Alright, I do wound a venom.
Alright, so not bad. And just every wound counts.
Yep. Alright. Or do you want to attack the one closer to the wall?
Yeah.
Okay, so 4 on that. Yep.
That one has the scary units, it has the
They both have incubi.
Okay, so
Yep.
that doesn't matter. I might as well do the one that has the incubi and the mandrake.
Alright.
Thank you.
No problem.
Alright.
And that is it for me. Now at the end of my turn,
Secondaries.
I get 4 points for Herd the Prey, because Richard does not have any units besides aircraft in these quarters. So I get 4 points on Herd the Prey. I get another 3 on priority target, so I'm up to 6 there. Not a bad start. And my last one, I got 2 points for Bring It Down. Couldn't quite get that last one, unfortunately.
Yeah, so I will gain a CP, go up to 6, and let's see what we want to do here. So, a lot of stuff in my face right now.
Yep.
Gonna need to do some big damage.
10 on primary.
A 10 on primary for
Do
Richard
because
as
I'm
well.
holding
Yep.
this north objective. John's not really gonna try and contest it, he's going right for the throat.
Mhm.
So, I need to do everything besides these incubi and that mandrake unit are in transports.
And the
And
2
two
cavaliers. Yep.
So,
And
bombing
yeah,
actions isn't great here.
Yeah, that was one of the reasons I didn't try to get too much out of the transports here. Was I didn't know how much damage I'd do to the bombers, and the Scorpius was more important.
Yeah.
So I went for that first.
So, let's go.
Hey guys, while Richard's moving, I just wanted to give a shout out to Lyle Dixon. He did the $5 super chat. He
Yo.
said, someone get John a hug. He is dying on the inside after that turn 1. A man can only take so much. Get that man a hug, dang it.
We're gonna put them in easy.
That's quite alright. We're going to be hugging Richard later on in this game, ideally with a Shardnet. And once we do, my fortunes will turn, and we will bring back many bionic captives to the Dark City.
Bionic captives. Get
Yep.
out of here.
Absolutely.
So we're gonna walk these up over here.
Alright, getting some Vanguard in on the action as well.
Have at least one guy on the
Yep,
objective.
now he's got some OPSEC on the objective.
And then these guys are going to act as just counter assault back here.
Those nasty little Rust Stalkers. Alright, really interesting here. Really, this is going to be a question of how much Richard can do, because I put a lot in his face. I'm going to take some casualties, probably more than I want to, frankly. I could have made this kind of a play turn 1 and then still have some cover resources left, but I am glad that I was able to take out Scorpius before I had to push any of these transports out.
Alright, I just need to give myself options here. A lot of stuff's going to die, but I need to be able to do damage in multiple different directions.
Alright, here it comes.
Alright, and then I could just get my firepower away. The problem is, so I'm not going to do the plus 6 inch range, I'm going to do +1 move because I need to get those characters away from your army.
Yep.
Or they're all going to die.
That is definitely part of my goal.
So, do you do anything when I fall back with the Venoms?
Nothing interesting now. There's the rulebook strat that I'm not going to use.
I'm going to fall back on that objective.
Okay. So through the forest? Or through the crater?
Oh yeah, that's greater, sorry.
Yep.
So 10 inches, still get me there.
Yep, still got a couple guys there. And then if he can shoot me off of it, he might be able to contest it.
Yeah, because John's going to go right for the throat here, any points I can limit him is going to be a big deal.
Absolutely.
So the 10 inches, touch there.
Alright, here come the Cerberus Raiders.
It's when I shoot that I have to be within 6 for the Metallica Warlord trait.
I think so. I'm not
I
actually
think
sure
it
on
is,
that.
so I'm just not going to obviously try that.
Okay.
Cool. And we got the bombers. So like,
Could those Raiders fail morale check? They are -2 leadership. No, that's okay. The Grizzly trophies came so close.
they were +1 from the Scorpius.
Oh! Darn. Grizzly trophies will try again next time.
OBSEC, walk out.
Alright, here come the Vanguard. Now, are you thinking of committing the Fulgurites as well while I've got my boats nearby?
Honestly, I think I have to.
Alright.
I need to go for damage. Although, I might leave them in, because I think I could protect it so it's not easy to wrap, and then move it up this way. And that way it can help protect the characters as they move up that
absolutely.
way. I think I'll do that. And I'll just accept if you go ahead and wrap these.
Because those Vanguard?
Yeah.
I will wrap these Vanguard all day if I
I'm
can.
going to give myself the option so I can shoot down at the Capelites or the Mandrakes or towards these Incubi.
Yep, absolutely.
Okay, and they'll be up here on this.
Okay.
In a little circle, so it's actually hard to wrap them.
Yeah, I'll probably have to use some of my witch cult tricks instead of just wrapping them the old-fashioned way.
Yes. That's just make it as hard as possible. Okay.
Alright, let's see it.
So let's see where the characters. So they could they want to come back this way, I think. And
Yeah,
then
the
the
far away
Scorpius
as
tank
possible.
will get right there,
Yeah.
blocking the objective as well. I think that's the play.
Okay.
So need to get angles. They're gonna stay in the forest because I need to be as defensive as possible.
Just gonna try to move around so you can see some more things.
Yep. A little farther.
Alright. Oh man. This is going to be a very painful turn to me, but I'm really hoping to have some resources left, and whatever I have left, I'm gonna try to make the most of it.
Like so.
Yeah, I think Admech actually present a very unique challenge to Dark Eldar. Definitely have taken more casualties than I think most armies would have inflicted on me. Dark Eldar are not well suited to taking the Admech gun, but if I can get into combat here on turn 3, you're going to hopefully see a lot of payoff for the casualties I've suffered. Alright, the Scorpius tanks.
So they just want the options on either of these.
Yep, either Raider, you've got it.
And like I said, I'm gonna
Go ahead and move. He moves a lot more.
Yeah, that
So
guy's
Ashrun.
+3 inches.
I
Does
could
it,
actually
right?
honestly send the Ashrunner guy out this turn.
Now, what does the Ash Runner guy do?
He has a 3-inch aura of reroll wounds,
Mm-hmm.
which is pretty
Quite
darn powerful. So
So
this
what do
is-
you...
He's gonna advance.
Now, you do have a strat.
I do have a strat. Sorry.
You
about
do have a
that.
strat.
A 1 CP strat for
So this is some of the new Metallic and Forkful stuff, so Richard, why don't you just explain what that is for
yes.
us?
So Metallica got access to a 1 CP strat that is a flat 6 advance.
Okay.
So this guy, he normally moves the 5 inches plus 3 from Ash Runner, so 8 inches,
8 inches.
and then he can move.
And he's +1 next to that guy, right?
He's +1 next to the
Okay.
Manipulus,
So 9.
9, and then a flat 6. Get up to 15 inches.
So you can just pre-measure what 15 inches would do for you.
Yep. So I can move him around this way and just
So
put
you
him
can-
in this gap next to the Venoms and this.
Yeah, just
Transport.
getting within 3 inches of that transport means he rerolled wounds. Now that is deadly right there.
Yeah. But then I would be trading him away, and it could be really useful in the late game, especially when I commit the Fulgurites. So I'm going to be a little careful with him.
Okay, so just gonna take that advance?
Yep, take that advance.
All right, try to run as fast as you can.
So he's gonna just come clear.
All right.
And then the Manipulas will might as well also advance.
4 inches. Not bad at all. All right, so those characters are definitely getting the heck out of dodge, trying to get away from me.
And then the Scorpius tank will just come up.
Mm-hmm.
Like so.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna block off this path here.
All right. I like it.
And then the bombers. He's gonna pivot like so.
Yep. And then pivot a second time.
And then pivot a second time, just come straight across.
Yep.
Bomb over here, and he is gonna fill the gap over here.
Man, how fast do those things move?
They are
Well, they move 30 to 50 inches, and then I'm advancing, obviously.
And the advance takes them an automatic 20?
I actually don't have to advance. 50's over here.
Okay. That's pretty fast.
He's gonna go like so. He has option to shoot over this way,
Sure thing.
probably into the wounded venom. The other flyer is going to pivot down, and I think I'll do the double pivot as well and put him right over here.
Okay. So pivot once, start to move up, and then pivot again.
Pivot again. Thank you, John. Just
Oh, right off the flyer
every
stand.
single time.
Oh man, that's
This
painful to
flyer
watch.
does not like his stand, but he's gonna fly over the mandrakes and the Cavalites as well, but really the mandrakes.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna put him on this
Yeah, luckily there's not too many mandrakes there.
because I might just end up putting some Corpus Gari, making charges over here very, very difficult. Probably can't fit them because your deployment zone is.
The deployment zone is right there.
So I could actually potentially fit them right over here.
Absolutely.
So I might end up going ahead and doing that.
Mhm.
Because I really, if I'm already going for the play over there, want to do as much damage that way.
Yep,
So,
try to spread out the board as well, force me to embrace my MSU side.
so I think we'll go ahead and drop the 5 Corpus Gari and put them down here so they can help finish off those mandrakes.
Are you thinking of keeping the other 6?
The other 10 men.
Or the other 10 men? Yep.
Yep, I'm gonna keep that in reserve for one more turn.
Okay.
See what John has left at the end of this.
Alright, I like it.
Not gonna have any targets besides these 2 units, but want to go.
Yeah, still, it's
finish them
going
off.
to be quite potent.
Okay, I think that is all good.
Alright,
So let's go into the
I'm
shooting.
excited to find out what toys I still have at the end of this turn. Theoretically.
Okay,
You've got your bombers.
I do have the numbers. So the first one has to resolve. There are 5 mandrakes in
There are
that unit.
5 mandrakes in that unit.
He's unwounded.
There are 1 mandrakes in that unit.
1 mandrake in that unit.
Ouch! Goodness great. Were these bombs cooled off? What are they doing here?
Can I? So for the other bomber, I might as well go after the 2 Cavalites.
Alright.
So 2 chances, 1 dies.
1 Cavalite down.
1 and 1.
1 left. Ouch, ouch, ouch.
Okay,
Alright.
that is good there. So let's go into what wants to shoot this way. These guys.
Alright.
They're gonna
All
go.
within 18.
Yep, they're gonna go ahead and shoot that direction.
Alright. And now they're AP dash, right?
They are AP dash.
I'm gonna spend a command point here, and actually no, I don't need to. I do not need to. I
You have
have
3 guys in cover.
3 guys in light cover. They're already gonna be getting 2-ups.
Is it if I'm shooting at that direction, this guy doesn't get it?
He does not, but these 3 will.
Okay.
Because they have to be within 3 inches of the container, and the container has to be close to using that model.
So here we go. This is just trying to do blink damage. I have this whole squad set up to hit them.
Yep. Alright, so no rerolls here, and these are only strength 3, right?
Yep. 6s are 2 damage, but that's a huge deal.
Probably not gonna matter much here. Really good wound rolls though.
Good on the
Let's
wound
take a nice pile of 2-up saves. So 1 down so far. So I do lose 2 incubi there, a little bit
2
unfortunate.
in cover.
Yep.
Okay.
You actually see how many are in cover against the. What's this? They're actually all in cover there, so I'm just gonna pull these 2. Because this part is closer than the rest of it.
Sure.
So I'll just pull that one. Okay.
And this is really where I'm trying to.
Yeah, that'll definitely be the most of it. Hopefully I can survive that and just have 1 or 2 incubi left.
Alright.
It's definitely the goal.
We'll shoot with the Corpus Gari.
Alright. I assume you're just gonna pick up the 1 Mandrake.
And the Cavalite.
Could they get within 12 of him?
Oh, maybe not.
Yeah.
But that's as far as I could have gone. So if I'm not within 12, not within 12. 1 guy and 2 guys.
Alright, well, maybe this Cavalite is made of miracles.
So 2 guys and 3 guys.
Alright,
3
3
guys.
guys any strats here?
I don't need the extra AP, right?
Not against the Mandrake, against the Cavalite, maybe. It's not a big deal, but he just has a 4 in cover.
Okay. So here's the 2 guys into the Cavalite.
Alright.
And the 2 additional.
Oh, 5 hits.
3s.
Live, baby, live.
Live, baby, live.
Let's go, Cavalite.
There you go.
No. Good effort. Needed 1 better save.
And then the 3
Mhm.
going into our friend Mandrake.
He is -1 to hit.
Okay, thank you. But
But
that does not
exploding sixes is
stop-
really bad. This guy's gonna die.
Okay, do you want me to
No,
report?
it's fine. He's super dead. That was way too many sixes.
Okay, so picking up the kind of the screening units.
So I will take John off that objective. Very nice there. We've got the bomber there. He's going to go into the wounded venom
Okay.
with all of his shots, obviously.
All right, so hitting on 4s here.
Yep.
Just trying to pop me out of the transport as much as possible.
Yep. So 3 hits. I'll just take those. And then T5.
All right.
5s. 1 save.
1 save, 1 4-up, and we do make it.
Do make it.
Venom hold strong.
Alright, second bomber.
Same target.
Yep.
All right. Can the Venom hold on? I believe in you, Venom.
So there. Maybe I go after the characters first, honestly, and save that. This is 10 wounds.
Yes.
10 wounds, T6.
Mhm.
Let's start with a Scorpius tank.
Okay.
Let's go into the larger weapon, honestly. Put all the small shots here, and then we'll put the indirect fire into it as well as the big missile. Let's just put everything
So
in.
every single shot
Yep.
into this one raider. Now, are you using any strats?
I'm gonna use the +1 to hit.
So +1 hits. You're hitting on 3s now.
Yep.
So I could spend a CP to take you, or you're hitting on 2s. So I could spend a
Yeah,
CP
because
to
the
make
Raider's
you
not -1.
back to hitting on 3s. Yeah, because I don't have any negatives, but I could lightning set fast reactions here. If he's putting every single gun into it, I'm not super likely to be alive. But also I can just deploy these guys out of line of sight of the other Scorpius very easily. And then I would try to use some strats defensively on them. So I think we're going to take this.
Okay.
We're just going to see what happens.
So
Decent odds to kill the Raider here.
D6 shots, 3.
Just 3, not bad.
Reroll ones.
So 3 hits.
3 hits.
3 hits, yeah, I didn't use any strats.
2
So
saves.
2 invulns. We've got our 5-ups. Fail 1.
3.
So 2, so we got 8 left on this Raider. And then 5 more here.
5 more. I'm gonna roll some 6s. There it is.
Ooh, 6 hits. No wounds, not a single one. Raider holds strong. Alright, I love that.
3, 6.
So definitely gonna survive with the first tank here, which is exactly what I needed.
1 additional.
Yep. So the stubborn's winning on 5s. 3 to 3. Alright, so I'm gonna have a Raider left, which is wonderful. We do fail all 3 saves though, so it's down to 5 wounds. So perfectly cut in half that Raider.
Okay. Was hoping to get greedy there, but didn't end up panning out, and that's okay.
Alright.
So these 5 will shoot into the 3 incubi.
Alright, now these are AP 1 naturally or only on 6s?
6s.
I think we'll just let it happen then. It's not enough AP. Yeah, for me to, because I have a 2-up save against this and I'd have a 3-up against these 6s.
Here's the sergeant weapon. Hits.
What's the range on the sergeant?
12.
12?
Oh, maybe not.
Okay, well, you can do it anyway. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so toughest 3, stay strong, boys.
Okay,
So no 6s, that's awesome. I just have 2-up saves here. And we make all the triple warp fire. Alright, 3 incubi are holding strong.
We'll activate the Iron Striders. So we'll go ahead and spend the CP to give them +1 to hit as well.
Alright.
So they will go, and John kept the Ravager, so I can target him. Let's go into. This is tough. So this one's down to 5.
Yep, 5 wounds left on that one.
Talus
Talus is 6.
Would like to get rid of the Talos.
I would love to have these heat lances for another turn. You did so well for me the first time.
So let's put 2 and 4.
Okay, and now these are +2 to hit, right?
Yeah.
So even if I spend a CP
I
here,
just didn't want to play around
nope,
with it.
he's hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s, but how many of them have exploding 6s?
All of them.
All of them do?
Oh, sorry, no, the 2. Sorry, that's why I did the 2.
Okay. I was like, what?
2 and this guy's.
Alright, so this is 2 into the Raider, 1 into the Talus?
2 into the Talos.
2 into the Talus. Alright, so 6 hits on the
2
Talus.
las cannon shots.
Oh
going to the Raider.
no. Okay. Ouch.
And the wounds on the
5
Talos.
wounds. Alright, we need to make some 6 missiles here. We don't, so let's just see what the damage is. It could happen. That was a real. Wow, why are you doing this to me?
Well, I wish
Hold
I
on,
did
this
it
is
in reverse.
5 and then 12, so this is 17 damage. This is 20 damage. Let's just take it 10 at a time because I have 5 film pain. Hey, I believe in miracles. See, he's dead. See if he explodes.
I do get another 6 on
I
the.
thought that was the one that wasn't. Because you said
Oh,
one
yeah,
that
yeah,
wasn't.
yeah.
Aha!
Two, it's
Keeping the kids honest. Look at this. Only 1 wound.
We'll spend a
Ooh.
CP.
Alright. No,
2 wounds.
2 wounds. All right.
I think it could take me down to 3.
Down to 3. And now, just to be clear, you've because I haven't been rolling for command points, so I forgot that I did that. You did 1+1 to hit, 1+1 to hit, and a reroll.
Your turn?
This is I did not gain in my turn.
You
I gained 1 in your turn.
So I used 3 different strats.
I do get 1.
Okay.
So I'm up to 10. Awesome. Look at all these command points. Love my command points.
So
All right.
2 saves.
2 5-up invulns, and I probably will reroll 1. I failed both. We're gonna reroll 1 just because I think this would be an awesome time to have a raider be alive, and we don't. 5 damage on the dot.
Get it.
Does it explode?
Yes.
And it does on a 6, so the Talus is actually dead, by the way. That guy's
Yep.
gone.
They go down.
I think a raider does 1 wound, but I'll just double check to make sure it's not D3. Because these.
The Ravager does D3, and then everybody else does 1.
That sounds right. No, raider does D3.
Okay. Could
And
he
it's
kill
everything.
him? Oh my god,
he could kill the
He
Archon.
could kill the Archon.
If the Archon dies without failing a save, I'll be sad. So let's 6 inches is not quite gonna get the Vanguard. It will get 1 of the Venoms. So the one
fully health one.
full health one is gonna take 1 wound, so it's down to 5.
Yep.
Still a big ouch. It's gonna get the other Raider and do 3 to it. Oh man.
Oh, that could have been the Archon.
The Homunculus will take 3 as well. He's down to 2. Oh boy.
Oh baby.
The Archon.
Come on, John. Oh baby. The Raider. The Raider. Oh, the Shadow Field was never needed.
How have all of these
Good night,
explosions?
sweet prince.
There have been so many explosions.
Oh, I love
He
you, John.
literally died just from exploding things next to him. Gosh darn it.
Wait, did the Talus explode?
Yes, the Talos exploded. That's why he had 3 wounds left.
Did it explode this turn?
No, the one that did
Okay.
the first turn.
Okay, yeah.
Just explode. Oh gosh.
Did you roll an
Archon.
explosion on the
Yeah,
Talus?
the Talos did not explode.
Okay.
Oh, my kingdom for a CP roll,
So
man.
now you
So
get
now I need to get out, and I also need to look at do
emergency
I
disembark.
want to emergency disembark? Exactly that. Because if I emergency disembark, I could put a lot of witches in cover, and then I could spend the 1 CP on lightning fast reflex, and 1 CP for +2 saves in cover. So against this raider unit, I'm gonna take some casualties, but I'm still gonna have
So it's
some
1 raider
witches
unit,
left.
2 raider
Well,
unit.
they fell back.
Oh yeah,
so they won't be shooting.
That plane.
That plane shot into the venom, I thought.
I
Well,
shot that.
Okay, well it also can't shoot over obscuring terrain, so.
Or
it'll be
yeah,
fine. So really, I just need to make sure I'm not going to be in the angle of this Scorpius tank no matter what. Basically, if I spend a command point on emergency disembark and 2 CP on and another CP on the plus cover, the thing is I'm just going to lose a couple extra witches, so I feel like it's too. It's basically it's a little too much. I think I'm just going to take the cover from the crate and just make sure that I'm staying out of the angle of the other Scorpius tank. So I'm going to have 11 models inside. We'll see how many of them are going to be alive here.
Okay.
Ouch. Alright, we lose 1, so we have 9.
Emergency disembark would have killed.
Would have killed 3. And I don't think that the extra command points were going to be worth 3 witches.
No.
So 9 witches, and these are witches, not bloodbreds.
Yep, the Bloodbright's in the
Bloodbreds will be coming later.
Succubus is in here.
Yep.
And I would like
Succubus
to
as
shoot
well.
her with a bunch of snipers.
Oh yeah, these are 18?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I shouldn't emergency disembark. Hold on, let me just see, is there
I'm
anywhere I
fine if
can
you
go?
want to. Yeah, because you forgot.
I did not, yeah, for other snipers. So I can actually disembark her right here, and then some of them just won't shoot. Because I've got the whole hull. So I'm just going to take the Succubus and put her all the way back here, because wow, do I have, oh my goodness, this guy, come on buddy, come on. Okay,
Succubus.
Succubus is going to go right there, because that's a spot where I'm not getting hit by all the raiders, and if one of them shoots her, she's not going to die.
Okay.
And then 9 witches are going to get out, and I just need to be farther than the corner there to get my cover safe. So I think we'll be okay here. And I'll potentially spend some command points. Not every witch is going to have cover, but I'm hoping not to lose the whole squad to this anyway.
Yep, makes sense to me.
So I'll have 9 witches hanging in right here. And now I could have used an emergency disembark if the Fulgurites had come up. I definitely would have.
Yeah, because John does not want them to just get traded away.
Yeah, so that's 10. So I need to be, okay, so we're good there. And then the rest of them will not be closer, so they're just going to be going a little bit forward. So that's 9 witches left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
So I
6,
have the
7, 8,
1
9.
plane left, so I might as well just resolve that.
Okay, so where's that plane going to go?
Into the witches.
Like, can't see them. There's an obscuring train piece right here. Because this one shot the venom, and this one hasn't shot yet, and there's just an obscuring train piece.
Oh, is this one shot the venom?
Oh, the venom? To see the venom?
Yeah, because it could with the wings.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alright, well, go ahead. Well, I'm gonna just spend those 2 command points I talked about.
Yeah, you're getting +2
And I
saves.
spend 1 on a reroll, so I'm not a 7. Yep. So just hitting on the 3s here.
Yep. Didn't advance.
Alright.
Didn't need to.
So
Just gonna do
5.
5 saves.
And that was hitting on 4s?
3s.
The lightning fast route. I did.
Oh, you do lightning
Yeah,
fast.
yeah, yeah.
So let me reroll this.
Yeah, just no problem. Sorry, not a problem. Wow, that is somehow more hits. How is this not? Oh my god. Don't trust Richard with dice, folks. You know what happens. He betrays you. Alright, so I'm pretty sure witches are a 6 of armor normally, so they go to 5 with light cover and then a 4+ with this. So we're gonna see how many witches I've got left. Ugh, failed 4 of them. Not the best thing that could have happened. So we're gonna take these 4 here. We'll actually take this front one so that I've got 4.
I'm gonna fire the Vanguard over there.
Yep. The Vanguard? Oh, they're on top?
Yeah.
Oh, the one on top. Ooh,
Yeah,
okay.
because I want to make trapping really annoying for you.
Yep, that's right. Definitely gonna hurt. Alright, so hitting on 4s.
And 2
The 3 miss. You're good. 2 damage on 6s won't matter here. Okay. Really good wounds though. Ouch. Alright, so just 4 up saves. This may actually, that's 1 witch left. Oh boy.
Okay.
Alright, witch is alive is too much to hope for, clearly.
Yep.
Alright, let's do it.
So we've got a Scorpius tank, and we have that unit over there.
Mm-hmm.
So where would we like to go?
This is the question.
I think so. There's 1 witch, and you put the succubus, so I can't target her.
Correct.
Okay. Oh, with the snipers, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. So not a lot of good targets then. Definitely put the sergeant's range. Nope. So we just have 4 8 shots total.
Now one of them can shoot a succubus. I couldn't get them all out.
Oh, one can
just
shoot
one can shoot a succubus.
Okay.
If
Not a
you
huge
use-
deal.
Alright, yeah.
Are the incubi out of range? Or out of line of sight? You took them out?
Of the raiders, they should be, yes.
Cool.
Yep.
Alright. So we'll go
Alright, we
ahead
need to live.
shoot. We'll shoot the 3 guys there and the one at the
Okay.
because it doesn't really matter.
Yep.
Worth a shot, 2 miss.
Alright.
Into the witches.
So -1 hit does not help. Alright.
And the 6 is immortal, so it kills
Ooh,
her.
that is the last witch. Alright, so the witch squad, not the Hectrix Blood Brides, are out of commission.
Now let's go with the Scorpius tank.
Alright.
It is going to put indirect fire into the incubi, and then put every other gun into the wounded raider.
Okay, 7 wounds left on that raider. We'll see if it can hold on.
So might as well start with d6 shots.
This 1, I'll take that.
Hits, wounds,
Take a 5 up. Fails it.
d3. Just
1, so down to 6, no problem.
And then 9 shots into it.
From the Stubbers.
Stubbers, rerolling 1s, 2s are misses. And then 1 additional hit.
Okay.
5s, looking at just 2 saves.
Just 2. Alright, let's see if we can make some. Oh, we failed both, so down to 4 wounds on that
Yeah,
raider.
once I rolled the 1 shot, I knew that.
That's probably gonna hit, yeah.
And then here's into the incubi, the indirect fire. Nice.
Alright, 8 shots, really good. Okay,
So that's 2 additional ones. 2s.
very good.
Okay.
Okay,
That many on the incubi?
alright. So I've got 2 up saves, and that'll go to 3 up from the Scorpius, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they have 3 apart.
Yep. So I'm gonna fail 2, just a lonely Clivex left.
Okay.
Alright.
I think that is all that I have for shooting, right?
Alright, so
Well, charges.
Mhm.
We will go with What's the stats on the Clivex?
he's either gonna be 4 that are damage 3 or 6 that are damage 2 in combat.
6 that are damage 2.
Potentially.
So
Or 4 that are damage 3.
4 that are damage 3.
Or, I'm sorry, I think he's
Potentially.
damage. I think I got that wrong. I think what it is.
I'm
he's-
potentially
he's-
charging in there.
Yeah, he has +1 damage on a 6 to wound, and then I just want to double check. Let me. Okay, so he's either going to be against you. What I'm going to do is he's going to be 6 attacks, weapon skill 2, strength 4, AP 2, flat 2. Every 6 to wound is damage 3.
Okay.
So he'll hurt, but he
He's
won't
nice.
wipe the whole squad.
But he's
most likely.
2 wounds.
He's 2 wounds.
2 wounds. Not
So
a
not
guarantee.
guaranteed to die, but not unlikely.
Not unlikely. I don't have the melee buffs up, and I'm not going to switch over to them.
Mhm.
But honestly, I would like to get on that objective because I don't want John getting. Well, this could be dropping him down to a 5-point turn.
Yep. If you can kill him or just contest the objective, that'll drop me to a 5.
I just need 2 models to survive, which is possible. Let's take some risks.
Interesting. Charging in.
not gonna. I would really. What's his morale like?
He's leadership 9, and if you charge me, I will roll 2 dice, and if I beat your
I
leadership,
could fight
you'll
last.
fight last.
Let's just not even do it.
Okay, gonna let it happen?
Yep. Go ahead and roll
Alright.
morale.
So I need to roll a 6 to fail his morale check. I think I'm gonna roll it just because I want to use these command points on other things, and this is a risk, and I'm gonna feel really bad when this is warp fire. It's a 1,
It's a one.
even
Just
better.
auto passes.
Alright, so he's good to go. I do still have an incubi left. Alright, and at that point,
No other morale, obviously.
nope. You get 2 points on engage on offense.
Yep. Only one for the 2.
But I think you still ground me down.
I would hope so.
Yep, you killed. You only killed 4 units, you know. So he gets 3 more points on grind them down, and another 3 on priority target.
Oh, I did forget to heal him if you don't mind. One
Oh,
of
yeah,
those
sure.
Back there. Sorry.
Okay, yeah, so. So
Easy.
who's healing him? Alrighty. Oof. Well, it is
It's go time. You gain a command point.
time to get in it. We are up to 8, and I'm not regenning anymore because the Archon's dead.
Primary.
I'm gonna get another 10 on primary here.
One incubi.
One incubi left. That's all we
Why do you
need.
do this to
That's
me?
all we need. Yeah. Ooh. Alright, now there's so many things I need to deal with, but I do have a lot of things to deal with them. Now the question is, do I want to try and pop this,
Well, advantage charge and everything. Plus now you have what? What's the third?
the third one is,
Right.
it's +1 to hit, and if I'm a vehicle, I ignore the penalty for firing heavy weapons into assault. But my my Blackheart stuff, since it's a turn ahead, now has a 5-up pinball.
5-up pinball.
That was a 5 pinball.
Okay.
So I think this Ravager could just pop over here and just shoot into this Scorpius.
And transport?
Yeah.
Okay.
And if I do that and I can kill it, and I bring up a bunch of melee, then I can charge the full rights. And if I can take them down, I'm going to feel a lot better about my chances in this game.
Okay.
So I think those are the kind of plays
That's
I'm
the
going to go for. I think that's what I got to go for. And unfortunately, that means abandoning this objective. So probably one like this homunculus. I think at this point he's going to run back there. But the homunculus is going to heal himself D3 wounds at the end of the movement phase. So for now, the homunculus will advance. So yes, he will. Go homunculus, go! You beautiful -1 damage man.
And 5-up pheno pain.
And 5 feel of pain. He's gonna need to hold strong.
What's he down to? How many wounds? Because he took 3 mortals and an extra.
He is down to 2, but he's gonna start healing himself.
He can heal himself.
You can. Yeah, isn't that nasty? Alright.
What you want?
So the Ravager's going right there, and it's about to be in combat forever. That's okay. That's alright.
He just needs to kill one thing.
Just needs to
Got 3 Dark
He's
Lances.
got 3 Dark Lances and a prayer. And that's gonna need to be enough. We'll bring the Venoms around, and if I really need to do a couple extra wounds here, we'll blow a bunch of command points on it to feel bad. This guy is wounded, so he's probably not gonna get an angle unless I push directly forward.
Can't you advance and still fire?
I cannot. I used to
They
be
got
able
rid
to.
of that?
They got rid of that.
Oh.
Yeah, I know, would have been fun. But that's okay. This, so we'll just double check the degraded movement of a raider. I'm pretty sure it is 12.
It should still be something insane.
Something insane. So it was 14, then it goes to 10. Oh, the Ravager has to back up 2 inches. He went 16. He only moves 14. So let me just back him up 2 inches and make sure I've still got a shot. Pretty sure I do.
You're good, John.
Yeah.
You're good.
So,
Yeah.
book, balance. Okay, so he's still got a clean shot there, no problem. Alright.
Easily.
Now, oh, this is such a big turn. Alright, the witches are gonna get out of this.
I would hope
Transport.
so.
And then they're gonna move 8.
And advance.
And I think, so we'll just get them out first and see what this looks like.
Okay, yeah. Always do it proper.
Always do it proper. So, I'm just gonna get out right about here. So this is 10 of my Hecatrix Blood Brides.
How many more bundles do you need?
I need 10 total, so that's 5. I just need 1 more. So just 1 more witch, and we are good to go.
Here's another witch.
Another witch. Excellent.
Alright, so the witches, these are the special ones that are
They're an extra leadership and an extra weapon skill.
They're scary.
They are scary. They're gonna go blender things, is the game plan.
Then Drazar's in there as well.
Drazar is in there as well. He's gonna come out and
Dangerous.
he's also gonna blender things.
And
We're gonna
this
try to blender a lot of stuff right now.
this
It's really
is a lot
really
of
game plan.
stuff.
There's a lot of things happening.
Succubus, the Drazar,
Mm-hmm.
there's 10 incubi in those 2 transports and 1 mandrake.
And
Like 1 mandrake.
well, the one Mandrake's gonna just step out and contest this objective, if I'm being honest with you.
Do you want me to move him out there?
Yeah, just grab him and put him on that.
Yeah, I gotcha.
He's not doing anything crazy.
you want him to, he moves 7?
He moves
Disembark.
8, so he disembarks 3, moves 8, moves
11?
6 through that. So yeah, 11 goes to 9, so he's just fine there. Yep, he's gonna die horribly soon.
I'll put him at an angle where it's actually hard to directly see him.
Now, I think we're gonna advance the witches before I move these incubi out, just so I know where they're going. So we're gonna advance the witches.
Does Drazar disembark?
Maybe, haven't decided yet. We're gonna reroll that advance roll, so 1 is just the worst.
The dice tray.
It's into another one. That's what I pay for. Yes, give me another one.
Oh, just a 1.
All right. So at that point, these witches are going to need to kill things to
And trap the.
and probably they're going to try to kill these raiders, and I'll probably have like the incubi declare the charge into the raiders just to see if they want to do it.
But they're gonna trap the Vanguard.
Yeah, they're going to try to trap the Vanguard.
Yep, they are up top, John. So still, the new engagement range means it's really easy to get in there.
Absolutely.
But I was just trying to get those extra shots.
An unfortunate advance roll means that they're not doing what I want them to.
That was the play to try to get those Fulbrights.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because at this point, I was planning to use emergency disembark to get them behind.
Yeah,
And
and I needed a decent advance to have to play there. Now I think these incubi are going to have some options,
Yeah, they definitely should.
and they're going to try
They're
their
going to get
darndest.
the other squad as well. over
Yep,
there?
absolutely.
Alright, disembarking all of them.
So they're going to disembark 3 and then advance.
One more.
They're going to just go directly towards you.
Yep.
So that's 4. That's so much better. So now with that, they're going to end up going 3, 10, 14 inches from this venom. They're going to just stay an inch away here.
Okay.
And really going to see what we can get done.
Now, are they a unit that relies on rerolls?
Not really. They're only
Not
they're
really.
weapon skill 2 and high strength and multi damage. So they're really
What
not going to
strength are they?
rely. They are a strength high into you. They're strength 5.
Okay.
High strength into that. Yeah. So strength 5, strength 4 or 5.
So they've been winning on 5s, so no rerolls?
Well, yeah. Well, I'm going to try to kill this in combat.
Oh, it's talking about the priests.
Yeah. This is the priest. What they're going to try to go after. And the other squad is going to get out in advance as well. So that will go.
Here you go, John.
Here we go. Can they get it done? Another
One.
one. This is
Not
tradition.
great.
So
I did
11
put that unit
inches.
right there for you.
Yeah, they're going to just step out right
But
here.
they can consolidate into that trap squad.
Exactly. That's what we're probably going to go for.
That makes a lot of sense to me.
So if we can trap some things in combat, we are golden.
Where is the Lord himself, Drazar, going? 'Cause
Drazar
this guy is a champion of the people.
Drazar is a champion of people, and you cannot forget it.
Champion of Drazar. Or the succubus.
Or the Sectus, yeah. We're going to just step out some venoms here. Just because there's no reason not to.
Soak Overwatch.
Soak Overwatch. Potentially declare charges on Cerberus Raiders. There's so many fun things we can do. Just have shots into Electro Priests. That's the 5-1. If I can also kill the Electro Priests and they get out too far away for me to realistically do something, I may just put a bunch of venom shots into them.
Yep. Makes sense to me.
And then this one will step up right here. Just to
That's
have to
4
keep
moves
more
off.
options. Now Drazar, champion of people, may just try to murder these Cerberus Raiders here, just to remove a
Just
unit.
play defensive, but then he could get hit by the Corpus
You
Guard.
could get hit by the other Corpus Guard, which would be not the best.
Still 10 more Corpus Guard coming.
There's a lot of Corpus Guard coming in. They're pretty nasty. This
So John could actually he could potentially screen that though with the venom instead of sending it all the way up.
I could, but I want to have maximum shots available.
I
here.
figure.
So with only 10 inches of movement, I don't think that there's any angle that gets this a line into the Doom Rider. Unless, I don't think so.
Because
Not quite.
I'm not touching the forest. If I was touching the forest,
Yeah, no, not quite though, that's alright.
there. I didn't know I degraded though.
Yep, yeah, it did degrade, which is gonna stop it there. So I think at this point its best play is to probably just try to hit the bomber.
Yep.
Or maybe a last chicken.
Getting rid of the last chickens is nice because
Yeah, so does this? I could also have the succubus try to deal with that, and she would definitely die, but that would also, again, just be trying to remove resources.
John does not want me holding that objective each turn. That
No,
cannot
I
happen.
really cannot let that be a thing. Alright, so what I'm thinking then is if Drazar gets out, I think I have enough to murder all of this, but I also want to have support pieces nearby.
Yeah, you still have the solo incubator.
And I still have the solo
The
incubator.
Clavix.
He's actually going to just sit behind this.
He's looking to take Drazar's throne.
No, he's not. No one can
the
take
Clavix.
Drazar's throne. What are you talking about? What you talking about? Alright, so this, I think Drazar's gonna go, and we're
Let
gonna
him
mess
do it.
up.
Keep the succubus.
He's gonna
in there.
mess this up, yep. The succubus is actually probably gonna just advance forward, get in on the action. Pretty perfectly fine. She's gonna go a nice 10 inches, step right up to here, but also I can go into that if I need to.
Okay, so just keep the Clavix on the objective.
Absolutely.
Alright.
And then
the Raider itself.
the Raider itself is just gonna push up onto the objective to make another unit.
John wants more things exploding near all his units.
That's exactly what I want. I want more.
That's what he's
I want more things exploding. That's what I'm going for here. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start the shooting. We're gonna start with the most important part.
Yep.
Absolutely,
Whole
this
pretty much turn.
this Raptor needs to pop this boat. If it doesn't, life is gonna be harder. It's not impossible. I do have backup plans, but they will be harder. So we'll go ahead and get that shooting done. So here we go. 3 Dark Lances. Ooh, we're gonna Master Artisans 1, and
We're saving for the CP the wound roll.
I think I'm gonna just do it now.
Just do it now. So CP reroll spent in the shooting phase.
It's gonna be 3 hits.
3 to wounds.
2 go through. There's no save against this, so this is 6 plus 2d3 damage. And that will be
Ooh, it lives.
lives with a wound. That's unfortunate,
The reroll.
but we're gonna have to do some stuff about that.
Okay.
We're gonna spend 2 command points. That venom is going to wound vehicles with its poison weapons.
Cool. So wounds on 4s or
Wounds on
anything
4s.
special?
No, its poison now works on vehicles.
Cool.
Because this needs to happen.
Obviously.
We'll do the venom cannon. Master Artisans that one into a hit. Oh god. And that'll be a wound. AP1. Oh,
6 of warp
oh my
fire.
goodness. And the splinter cannons, we've already used it.
Yep.
For the splinter rifles. That'll be 2 more saves.
AP.
Dash. Oh, he makes them
good.
too. Oh no!
Oh, second venom.
The second venom is living. Oh, this is not what needed to happen.
The Scorpius is living. The second venom still needs to shoot at it.
Yeah.
John needs to get
going
it-
to.
get
It
those
needs to
threes
wound on
out.
6 now because I've spent the 2 command points for that now.
Oh, there's no other strat to help out.
Nope, that is not what you want.
I was ready to spend a CP reroll on one of those.
Yeah, I think we still gotta try it just in
Yeah,
case.
and I think you have
Here's
to.
the splinter cannon. We'll get hit with all of them this time. Much better. And that'll be 1 AP1. Oops, sorry. All right.
Just one.
Fails.
Fails.
I think you gotta do it, right? There is still a splinter rifle.
The other ones are not AP.
They're AP dash.
Okay, I think I'm gonna reroll it.
Down to 2 command points.
go,
On a
and
4. It does. All right, splinter rifles.
The mechanic, the Omnissiah is with me.
Splinter rifles, 3 hits. I will Master Artisans that one, still 3 hits. That'll be no wounds.
No wounds.
Oh,
The
no.
Scorpius lives.
Scorpius lives.
That is a huge deal.
That is a big, bad swing for me right now.
And
Unfortunately, those
one-
incubi, they did advance, so I don't think I can throw plasma grenades.
You want me to just double check because they actually might be advanced. Well, no.
Oh,
they're-
assault on plasma grenades? I could see
You could just
Eldar
double
having
check.
having
Assault
plasma
grenades.
grenades not be. Yeah.
Instead of grenade.
Yep. So let's just check here. Man, we are pulling out the stops,
got
going deep into the book here. We got him. Alright, stratagem. So let's see what the stratagem is first of all. I don't know if it's combat or shooting.
No incubi can have any other guns.
I'm pretty sure they no, they don't have guns. I think that plasma grenades is probably it. Which is incredible. What does plasma grenades do?
Where are the plasma grenades? Are they hidden?
What are they? Is this a thing? Haywire grenade. When in a shooting phase, when a Drukari Haywire grenade unit from your army is selected to shoot, select one while that unit, the medal can make an attack
Haywire
with this.
grenade
So I'm pretty sure I'm not.
I think those are the Scourges, right?
Yeah, I doubt it's incubi. What does have it?
I think Scourges.
They are not Haywire grenade.
And plasma is on their profile?
They do not have plasma grenades anyway.
Okay.
So there is nothing.
No,
Oh,
the Scorpius
no.
lives! Oh, the Electro
man.
Priest are gonna have so many options next turn.
Yeah, that's super bad. That is super bad. But you know what? Sometimes that happens. So we're gonna trap a lot of things in combat and make your life hard, and we're gonna work on that.
This is where my John might actually not kill that Cerberus Rangers unit, so there's 2 things stuck.
Yeah. We'll. I'm gonna probably try to kill him anyway.
Okay.
That's alright though. We are gonna kill a lot of other things, hopefully, because there's a lot of charges to happen.
Yep.
So we're gonna start off.
My interrupts don't matter.
No, they don't. The Dark Lance is gonna go into the last.
That
turn.
CP reroll means I can't use the 3 CP on the fallback on the Raiders
It's
now.
effect.
So
Yeah, we're just gonna put this
Zect is in action.
last cannon or the
The
lance.
chicken because you can actually kill.
Yeah, just in case. Misses, Master Artisans, misses. Alright, so good talk. Good talk, oh
Good
boy.
talk.
That was not a good talk. Alright, well we have a lot of charges that we're gonna do. So
Okay.
first things first, Richard can't run away anymore. So we're gonna declare the witches into both of these.
You're good. I could Overwatch with the.
That's true, we could.
Honestly, I'm defensible. Overwatching 5s.
Oh, that's true, the unit on top, good. Maybe I'll do some other charges first then.
Can you use that strat for plus your saves right now?
No. I mean, I could, but I'm not going to because I don't have anyone.
Oh, you want to do some different charge first?
I think I'm still good, honestly. 'Cause I don't. Yeah, no, it's fine. Go ahead.
Okay.
You can spend it if you want.
I honestly think I will.
Okay. Let's see it.
Hold on.
Ooh,
Because I'm gonna have both bombers alive.
that's
And
probably
I'm
true.
probably gonna try and fly over them. So the more models is actually better to have there.
Aha! The seismic bombs.
So I'll just leave
Oh,
it
yeah.
out.
Alright. So we're gonna charge the incubi into the Dune Rider. Or sorry, the witches into both.
You're good. You're good. You
Six
literally can't
is
fail.
good. Yep.
There we go. And these are the scary,
And the
scary
succubus
witches.
is going to be right in the middle of both, so that she
Just
can
leave
make.
a gap there.
Yep, she can make swings on both. So I'm really going to try to wipe out these raiders and then trap.
I think the succubus might do it by herself.
I think so. Succubus is
I think
succubus is nasty.
She has all the buffs.
Yep. Now with 6 inches, the farthest I can go is here. I'd love to be a little farther so I could try to consolidate into some of these chickens. So let's actually put one right there.
I can fall back and shoot a -1.
True, but you might not be able to fall back.
Okay,
Because I
I can shoot into combat with it.
That's true, but that's better than getting shot by them and also everything else. So we're going to just see if that option kind of plays out. It may not. I honestly don't expect it will, but we're going to just
Might as
have
well
the
try it,
options.
no?
Yep. The succubus is going to charge in.
Okay.
7 is very in.
Plenty.
No problem.
Then
Succubus
we've
might
got
still by itself.
both venoms.
Well, Drazar.
Drazar. He's in.
into the Raiders.
He's in, John.
5 is going to pass. He's going to just hop in right here. He just wants to be in the crater so he has light cover himself.
Yeah.
And then he'll probably just consolidate and move to base someone. Now, this venom is going to charge into
5 wound one?
the 5-wound one is going to charge into the Dune Rider. And we'll probably use Piling Consolidates to hit some other stuff.
Yep. Since I have fallback and shoot with Metallica, that Warlord trait, I'm not actually worried about this. Rather save CP.
Alright. And then we are going to charge the Venom right here. This Venom is going to charge into the plane and the Dune Rider as well. So we'll just step up right here.
All in, and then it's just the 2 incubi units?
Then it's just the 2 incubi units. And so the incubi, one of them I think is, because I think I'm actually going to try to trap some of these units in combat rather than just because if I take the full shooting phase, it's just really going to hurt. These incubi are going to charge into the
Scorpius.
The Scorpius.
Alright. Goes in.
And on a 3, they do not go in. That's fail.
Yep.
We'll reroll that.
Gosh darn.
Did not want to be spending all these command points. 7
Yep.
passes. Okay.
And then still, you have one more unit.
Yep. We're just going to spread out so that I can pile into the Vanguard, because if they're trapped in combat, I want a lot of things trapped with them. And then the other incubi unit's going to do the same thing. So they're going to charge in. And on a boxcar, they're going to make it.
Boxcars.
Alright, so we're going to just put
One guy right
Yep,
One guy's
one
within
guy.
an inch, no problem.
right
And
there.
then string the others back to that Vanguard unit.
Exactly. Alrighty. So we definitely have some options here. Alright, let's
I am not going to interrupt on any of these, so go ahead. Well, I guess technically I would on the Rangers, because I could kill a couple witches. So.
yeah, well that's gonna be where we go first. So the succubus is gonna start there.
Yep.
And we're gonna show off what this succubus does.
What's our reroll situation looking like?
She doesn't reroll anything.
So I'm not spending a CP.
Alright, there we go. So I'm hitting on 2s. Every 6 to hit is gonna be 2 mortal wounds.
Okay.
So that's 6 mortal wounds.
Awesome.
And then the ones that weren't 6s still need to roll the wound. And that'll be 5 invulns. These are
5 invulns.
AP 3 damage too.
Okay. 6 up invulns. Don't make any of those.
So that'll kill one. One guy has a wound left, and then 6 mortal wounds after that.
So that'll.
1 guy with 1 wound.
One guy with 1 wound.
Alright, there is a Cerberus Raider left.
I might as well leave the sergeant.
Mhm.
It's right there.
Alright.
Obviously not interrupting with him.
Yep. And the succubus will just consolidate right here. Alright. Now the incubi, one is going to
Bonk.
okay, you got a bonk. This one's gonna go in first actually
So
in
do the
case I
venom?
can kill that with a venom, because that would be hilarious. So let's see. 1 hit Blackheart. And she said 1 wound, AP1.
Here we go.
Great, killed it with a venom in combat.
Does it blow up? Yes.
It does. You didn't even spend the command
baby.
point. That's disrespect.
That was total disrespect. Okay. Screw it. I'll do
all
my
that.
stuff first and then yours.
Yep.
So the engine seer takes 3,
Mhm.
down to 1.
Oh my god. Oh boy.
The manipulus takes 1.
Takes 1, so down to 4.
No, he starts at 4.
It starts at 4.
The tech priest dominus has the 5.
Nice.
He takes 3, so
Ooh,
down
a
to 2.
lot of wounds here. Maybe I want
Good
these.
thing they healed all up.
Yeah, I know.
So that's gone.
The bomber.
And then this 3.
Alright.
Down to 12. I'm gonna very quickly start running. Not down to 12. Down to
Down to 9. Yep. We're gonna start running out of wound dice pretty fast here.
So
Oh man, the vehicle explosions have been the
is
name
it
of the
6
game.
inches on this?
I think it's
Transport?
6.
Let me double check because it'll also hit the.
Yeah, no, it'll hit a lot of
Iron
things that I
Striders.
don't want it to hit.
Scorpius, where are you, friend? You explode for 6 inches on D3 ones.
Yep.
Okay, so this one takes 2,
Alright.
down to 10. This is gonna be a lot of stuff.
Yep, absolutely.
The 10 over there, 9 on him. These Iron Striders take 2, so one guy's down to 4. I'll put it as the close one. And then we have the Venoms. I think that's all my friendly stuff. Oh no, the Bomber.
The bomber takes 1, so it's still kicking, unfortunately. Oh man.
So I think that is all my stuff. So we'll go.
Yep, that venom.
Hold on, my Vanguard might be in range.
Ooh, that would be worse.
Is it from the base or my hull?
It's from the hull. You don't have a base.
I'm gonna say no.
Alright, so still not?
Nope.
Okay.
But I assume I hit these and everything down.
Yeah, you should get the witches. Yeah, I moved 1 witch within 6. Oh my god. Alright, witches.
Let's start the witches. 1.
Alright, let's kill that one.
The Venom, the 5 wound one, takes 2.
Okay, so down to 3.
The other Venom takes 3.
Down to 1. Goodness gracious. Where is the mercy?
No mercy. Incubi.
Alright.
First unit,
Yep.
1.
Just gonna kill 1.
Second unit is 3.
Oh my god, that hurts so bad. That's so unfortunately terrible. Okay, so we're just gonna pull 1, 2,
And then my
and
priest,
we'll wound those. Yeah, the Clayvex.
5,
Yep.
10.
Oh man. Yep.
I lose 1,
Ooh.
so 9.
Don't you want to spend 0 command points to not take any casualties?
Oh yeah, it is a 0.
Yeah, you should do that.
It's funny enough that could make it a 1 CV.
I
Obviously,
know,
when
but also fitting all those models in is going to be very difficult.
Yep. Well, you're.
Those items are all still alive.
And you can't combo emergency
You
disembark.
can.
You can?
You can.
Are you kidding?
Nope. You should do that.
That's
Yeah.
not in the FAQ?
Nope.
Oh my god, why is that so silly? What?
I'm just telling you the rules. I don't know what to say.
You combo a free strat with.
Yep.
Alright.
So now he's got a 6-inch disembark, which should be enough. I doubt it's going to get the unit past me.
No, I think I can get like a unit kind of here, because you pulled that witch.
Potentially, yeah.
So let me just see if I can do it. Because then I can block off for the. Or can you still go for the 6-inch heroic? I mean, not heroic, consolidate?
Yes.
So I'll try and just make it annoying.
Mhm.
Where you'd have to get into the priests.
Now, how many priests will fit is the question of the day.
We'll see.
That'll be interesting.
No, I don't think this one will fit there.
Yeah. Now, you could always pull casualties, but,
Yeah.
that would
I'm
be
not
quite a
gonna-
few.
I'm not gonna do that.
Would rather have a much more intact unit.
I mean, mostly because I have the priests, so I'm gonna just go here.
Alright, so how many of them are going... Now, with 6 inches, you're probably going to fit quite a few.
I'll measure in a second.
Okay.
Move all these wound dice out of the way.
Those wound dice are everything.
The 9 wound one is that one.
Yeah, you're fine. Man, what a big mess in the center here.
So should get all of them.
No. Yeah. That's all 10 right there. And down goes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Nice.
Down goes the transport.
Okay.
With a 1 wound venom, I no longer want to really consolidate into them, but we will consolidate to move block a little bit. It's not getting much done, but we're going to try.
So just so the priests can't charge anything they want.
Yep.
Makes sense.
Alright, next up, wow, that was a devastating explosion. Okay. Everything's funny. The explosions in this game have been wild. Alright, so we're gonna have the succubus here split her attacks, kind of as we talked about, between the rangers here. All these other witches are just not gonna swing it. They didn't pile in because they were a little over an inch away.
Tom wants to
I
trap 'em.
don't want to kill many here,
Yep.
so we're gonna make. I haven't used a reroll yet, so we're just gonna make
Space.
2 attacks with Morvane's Agonizer into the Vanguard and 2 here, and all the other attacks are into this one right here.
Yeah.
So this is Morvane's Agonizer. I didn't Snake Eyes, but it's 2 hits and 2 wounds.
What's the AP?
2.
2.
Yep.
So get 6 up influence.
So we just killed 1 Vanguard, that's fine. I hit the squad, they are not eligible to fall back now. And with my Consolidates, I'm going to put many units into these Vanguard.
Yep.
And then the rest of this squad is going into the 1 wound Surface Raider. And I assume he's dead.
He is dead.
Wonderful.
I'm
And I'm going to spend a command point. When I kill a unit, this Witch Cult of Strife unit is going to have a 4+ invulnerable save.
Okay. Are you gonna do the 6-inch consolidate?
No, I can't. I can't reach them.
You couldn't. Oh, because you pulled the close model.
Yeah.
So that the Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't going to reach, unfortunately.
No problem.
So we are going to consolidate in here and we're going to just get into base contact with all 4 raiders in
You're
case
base contact, yeah.
yeah, in case anything weird happens.
Yeah.
We just want to make friends.
Here, John.
And then all these incubi are also going to go into the raiders. So they're gonna pile in. This one's gonna pile in
Do you
here.
win the sergeant here?
Yep, I did. Okay. He's gonna pile in and touch the Vanguard. He cannot attack him though, and he's gonna pile in and do the same thing.
Give him that die. Yep, we'll base him. Yeah, that's fair.
All right, and then the other squad will do the same.
Doing the same thing, just getting closer to the closest. And then this Venom is just gonna go base all of that.
And yes, Richard can fall back and shoot, but we're making him do it. It'll take another -1 there.
I also get to strike back against you.
That is true. You do also get to strike back.
That's the 3-1.
That's the 3-wound Venom. The 1 wound guy is just sitting in his way.
Alright.
Not gonna have many Venoms left by the end of this.
The bomber,
Mhm.
I assume, has 3 attacks. Does it?
And keep them in front there.
Let's actually just do the Vanguard because that's easier.
Yep.
You swung at everything, right?
Yes. Yep.
So the sergeant.
Oh, and Drazar is gonna hopefully just scoop up this hole.
Okay, yeah, that's right.
So Drazar will go here, hitting on 2s, rerolling
You
1s.
should pick up 4 Service Raiders.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that'll be 4 invulns on the Service Raiders.
4 invulns on the Cerberus Raider. Wait, I thought he has more than that.
No, he
Oh,
fights
gets
twice.
He
He
fights
fights
twice.
So that's the squad.
Yeah, just
He's flat 3.
pick them on up for me, John.
Take him on up.
They are all dead.
Excellent. So
Fuselage,
trying to get rid of
attacks.
Trying to get rid of units here. Unfortunately, I couldn't take out that Corpus Strike squad real quick.
So the Fuselage has weapon skill 5.
Oh, what?
My Fuselage, it has 3 attacks, weapon skill. I'm gonna try and kill the one with the Venom.
You probably will. I hope it explodes. 1 hit. Look at it go.
It's strength 6. Nothing.
Oh, good effort. Alright.
And the Scorpius tank. Nothing. These guys around. And they have 2 attacks each.
Absolutely.
4s. Your -1's not in combat, right?
No.
And then
Strength is what? Probably 5?
probably 5, so I don't think that wins.
Okay.
So
Just 1 save, we fell.
Okay.
So down to 2. That's alright.
And the Vanguard themselves, 2 from the Sergeant, 1 from each of the 3 remaining guys.
Yep.
1 hit. And are you minus witches?
No.
No, so 1 save.
1 save, can we do it? No, fails, so 1 more witch is down.
Okay, that's still not enough for them to take morale, they only lost 2.
No, their leadership out +1.
Yep.
Because they're Hecatrix Blood Brides.
Alright, I think that is it.
I think so.
You didn't engage the priest, right?
I did not engage you like the priest, as much fun as that would have been.
Don't want to automatically give him a 3 attack.
They're gonna get it soon anyway. Alright. Well, unfortunately, I think that was not what I needed to happen. I really wanted to try getting those Electro Priests.
That Scorpius tank was a hero.
Yeah, that
This is the
Scorpius,
hero they decided.
the Scorpius Doomstrider just would not die.
He just was like, I am gonna refuse to yield.
Yeah,
Took
that
it-
Scorpius took everything.
From
Unfortunate, that means that this Electro Priest unit is going to hit this little blob. It's not going to get shot, but it is going to get bombed and then charged by Electro Priest, so we'll see what I have left after that.
Yep. So I'm gonna gain a command point, and I didn't actually roll my mechanical for this turn. 3 is reroll 1s in combat. I'll
Real
keep
ones
that.
in combat? Well, hard to argue with that.
I forgot to do that earlier.
No problem.
I wasn't gonna pick one.
John, what was your score last turn?
So I'm only going to get 2 points on Herd the Prey here. He does have that Corpus Guard unit in the corner. I did kill another,
That's why I put them over there, especially.
yeah, exactly. I did kill another vehicle though, so I'm going to go up to 3 on burning it down.
Yes.
And Richard is going to get another 10 on primary.
mainly because I'm holding this mark nicely.
Oh, and I do get 3 more on priority targets. You can't forget the
you
priority
can't
targets.
forget the automatic points.
Alright. On to Richard's turn 3.
So let's see. So these guys each heal D3 from their
Does
special
they just
thing.
heal naturally? Oh,
Yeah.
jerks.
So he's gonna go up to 4.
Is that full health? No, that's the max. right?
Dominus. And then the other one is up to he took 1, so he's now
He's
at
guys healed, and the other one took 3. So
the
he's got
engine seer
1 left.
doesn't have that ability.
Oh, the engine seer is just wounded.
He's,
Okay.
he's not cool enough.
He's not cool enough for that. That's a real shame right there. Alright.
So I have the Corpus Guardi to come in. Can't come in your deployment zone.
Mm-hmm.
So honestly, I might come back in mind to make sure that I clear this.
Yep.
Because I can make a charge move with them. One model just has to be within an inch of the edge of the board.
Wholly within 1 inch of your board edge.
Yep. So I can actually make a really nice charge there.
That's gonna be pretty long still.
Here?
That's not your board edge. Your board edge is
Oh, this is the board
That's
edge.
the board edge.
Okay. So I would get the Venom, which
Yep.
isn't great.
Yeah, you can charge the venom if you want.
Let's kill Dresser instead.
Charge the venom
Let's
right
kill
there.
Dresser.
Charge the venom. Drazar's gonna live. I don't know what you're talking
So
about.
I'm definitely gonna drop these bombs over these.
Yep.
One, and go that way.
The bombs are devastating.
And then I'm gonna try and shoot into the 1 wound, or the 2 wound.
Oh, do you mind if he heals himself too? 3?
Oh, no, of course not. You're good.
2 left. So sure, 2 more. So he's
Yeah,
done.
you said you were
4
gonna
left.
do it.
Yeah.
No worries.
4 left. He's -1 damage, which doesn't help against bombers, but hopefully he can hang on.
So we'll go ahead and move him.
Mhm.
He's gonna pivot.
Yep.
Then
Pivot a second time. The double pivot on these bombers is
it's one of the reasons
devastating.
why they're so powerful.
Alright.
Fly over them and get me engage points.
Yep.
And be able to shoot at that homunculus.
Yeah, super powerful from these bombers.
The other bomber is gonna do the same thing. It's gonna come this way, and it's just gonna line up shots into the 1 wound venom, I guess, or that. So come like so, and then I'll come this way and just put him up here.
Alright, plenty of fronts to engage for Richard.
Alright, so got engagement because I have these 5 Corpus Guardi. They're gonna move in on this objective. Can't reach the objective, just outside of it.
Now, since you're Metallica, you can advance and fire assault weapons without taking a penalty, right?
Could do that, but
But you want to line up a charge?
I would like to line up a charge on the single Mandrake.
Oh, not the Mandrake. No.
If I bring the other 10 over there, it doesn't really matter, so sorry. Get this die as well.
So, taking advantage of the Metallica rules here. A new forge rule for
And
everyone.
let's stay 3.1 away, just in case I don't kill him.
Oh, Drazar's gonna live. What
Does
do
he
you
have 6-inch heroic
He
access?
has 3.
So 3.1.
Heroics 3.
Okay, if he had 6-inch, then it would
That'd be scary, yeah. I wish he did.
Alright.
Alright, let's bring in, let's see what else is coming here.
We've got all of our little characters. I'm gonna get some sweet reroll wound action here, finally, from the Metallic and Long.
Oh, yep, that's
Do
gonna hurt
love
too.
that.
We're gonna need the Tormentor masks on these Incubi to step up.
We've got these Cerberus Raiders. I already have that corner, so they're just gonna come up to the center.
Just try to push
Shoot
up.
at that 1 wound Incubi.
Oh, that poor one wounded.
Oh no, wait, it's still 2 wounds. You made it.
It is 2 wounds,
you
but
made
it is,
monsters.
yep. It is going to take some damage. Hopefully he can hang on here.
The Ruststalkers are gonna stay tucked behind in this position.
Yep, they're pretty happy. They can always get engaged on friends late game, right?
Yeah, and honestly, I'm gonna keep the OBSEC hidden back there too,
Okay.
just in case,
Yep. No reason not to play safe there.
because they're not shooting really.
Yep, Yadmech are already in good position right now. Just trying to capitalize with these Fulgrites and see what they can get done.
Alright, we have that sweet fall back and shoot access, so I'm just gonna fall back an inch away and shoot this way. So, he's gonna come over here, he's gonna come this way, and then he's gonna, once again, nothing when I fall back.
No, nothing would have. No, nothing.
Okay. So that's the wounded guy in front.
Alright.
The other tank is just gonna move
Mm-hmm.
at an angle where you can see that.
Yep.
He's at 10 wounds, so not too worried about him. And then this tank falls
Down
back,
to 9.
at -1. That's the one I'm gonna heal. I'm just gonna leave a gap for the characters to walk through.
Yep, just trying to stay safe, get away from some of
They're gonna
my
advance
more
away.
deadly melee characters.
So the guy who has the the Manipulus is giving out the +1. So Metallic and Lung guy, he's gonna actually commit himself, but where he commit himself?
Yep.
3 inches on their explosions.
Yes, just 3.
So I can't get within 3 of the Incubi without actually putting him within.
You know,
an inch
you
of
could
them.
just not kill the Venom.
I could not kill the Venoms, but
I
I'm
like
not gonna
this.
do that, so he's just gonna
Oh.
walk away then.
No.
And we'll save him for 1 more turn.
Alright. Still quite deadly.
There.
Mhm.
Because he only has 1 wound left.
Yeah, it's not worth risking it.
Can't heal them. So Manipulus. Let's It's gonna go. It was 6.
Mhm.
It's 2.
Alright, man.
So he's gonna come right over here, and then the Dominus will go as well. It was kind of this guy.
This little gaggle of Atomic characters is just managing to escape me. I would love to drag them back to the slave pits, but we're gonna need to survive these Electric Priest first.
So they're gonna just walk
So
up
no guarantee. Yep.
1.1 way.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna hold down this objective
Okay.
as well.
These full Gregs. Gonna be a problem.
Because I'm gonna try and just bomb the witches away, and then
Mhm.
have them over here with the 2-up invul.
Yep.
Because I have just enough CP for that. Alright. And then 10 Corpus Guard coming in.
10 Corpus
They're gonna
Stari.
try to kill Drazar.
Drazar is gonna live. I have no doubt in my mind. Drazar has got this. Drazar is a champion. Drazar is gonna be just fine. Yep, they're just coming in 9 away.
Yep.
You're good. Yeah, they'll all be within 12. Alright, Drazar has a 2-up armor save and he's gonna need to make all of them.
I might actually just accept the 3-up invul and do the strat over here.
Get the extra AP to try to kill Drazar.
Cool. Good.
Alright.
So they can't fall back, can't attempt it.
Mhm.
No, can't use a strat on them.
Nope, nothing to
think
do
that
there.
is
They
all
cannot
good.
fall back.
So let's go ahead and get into shooting. phase.
Shooting phase. What will I have left? You do have
repairs.
also
repairs.
bombs,
And
which I'm not super fond of.
Let's repair these guys.
Sure.
So he needs 3, so he's back to full. This tank took 3, so it's
So
at
to
11.
11. So that's right there. So these tanks are holding on just fine.
And then the other guy's not within, I guess if you're within 3 of the unit.
Maybe. Yep. Sorry. So full health.
If not, I'll,
That's alright.
we know it's 4.
Okay. So
Alright, so bombs. How many witches were left?
there's 8 witches left. This cannot be a turn where the bombs go hot. This is what I cannot let happen.
First one,
That was
5.
5. That's still really good.
So there's 3 left.
There's 3 left.
We'll go ahead and bomb the 3. One more.
One more. Ouch. Alright, so now there are 2 witches left. Oh boy.
Okay,
So
so
I'd
that's the
love to
bombs.
have more than that.
Shooting.
Mhm.
We'll go with the plane over there.
Yep.
The bomber into the 4 wound homunculus.
He has 4 wounds left. Alright. Come on, buddy, live. He is toughness, yeah, wounded on 5s here. So
One
just 1. Alright, just hold on. He fails the save and makes the feel no pain. The homunculus will live to score priority target another turn.
He will shoot. Let's go with this bomber. It's gonna shoot one of the twin weapons here, and then the other 2 single ones that way.
Okay. So 6 shots into each.
Yep.
Alright. So is this
Down
the
that way.
so hitting on 4s, so -1 to hit. Wounded on 5s, gonna live. Yes. A little bit longer. We'll see how much longer.
The other one.
Hitting on 4s. Yep.
One
One
save
save.
on the 2 venom.
So he doesn't make it. Venom's holding on. I imagine that he's gonna go away, but
Okay. All the last game Iron Striders that way.
into the Ravager.
Yeah.
Alright. I could spend defensive strats, but I think we're just gonna let this happen because there's enough guns to make sure.
Yep.
Alright, so an extra 6.
3.
Ooh, 6 wounds. Brutal.
5 up invul now.
5 wind wounds, not enough. 4d6 damage is almost certainly gonna be the end of that Ravager. Let's see if it explodes. Does not. That was the one vehicle I actually wanted to explode. Alright, the Ravager is down. I am running out of stuff other than that little Nestle in close combat.
Scorpius tank.
Mhm.
It's gonna put its big weapon into the
The Raider.
the Raider.
Okay.
Actually, let's go ahead and see what the Corpus Guard can do.
Alright.
So first unit, the 10-man, I'll spend a CP.
Spending a command point
I just want to make sure.
down to
I want
1.
that guy picking up an entire fight.
Alright. Now, let me just think here. You're AP -2 right now, right?
6.
And I have a 2-up armor, and I'm +1 in cover, so I'm gonna take a 3-up save against this. I could spend 1 CP just to get the, I think I'm going to. I think I'm gonna spend a command point for +1 save and cover. Okay. So he's gonna still be taking 2-ups against this.
Because you're in.
Because he's a 2-up armor, and then he's in cover, and then +1 from the strat.
Isn't that a crater?
Yeah, critters give like cover.
Bigger metro? Boop.
Yeah, so we're gonna take a lot of 2-up saves here, and Drazar may still die, but just having Drazar alive would be wonderfully fun.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Alright, so you see it.
4, 6. 8 and 10. That brings all these back.
Oh my goodness. So many hits. Wounded on 3s, right? Strength 5?
Strength 5. If you could just help me there, John.
Yep.
Got you.
Alright. Drazar is going to be the champion of this game. I can feel it in my bones. Drazar. Drazar is a bad man.
How many ones is John gonna roll?
1, 2, 3, 4. Drazar has 2 wounds left.
Okay.
Alright, Drazar. Come on, buddy.
Then we have the other unit there.
Yep, the 5-man.
Because I already control the objective. Mandrakes aren't obsec.
Correct, they're not.
Okay.
You already outnumbered me there.
Yep, already outnumber you, but it is one annoying little thing.
Mhm.
Might as well, but I really would like to kill Drazar, so everything at him.
Everything into Drazar? No, Drazar's got this. Drazar has got this.
4, 5.
Mhm.
And does that last for the phase or when you're targeted by that unit?
It's for the face.
For the phase?
So it'll still have the really good save into some
4
of the other
miss,
guns.
but then 1, 2, 3, 6s.
Alright.
No AP here, but once again, John spent the strat, so which doesn't matter.
Ooh, a lot of wounds.
Give me 2 1s, John.
2 1s is the end of Drazar. Let's see if I spent my command points in vain. Oh, 4 more 1s.
Get
Oh.
him off my table.
Oh, Drazar.
Metallica.
Oh my goodness, Drazar tried so hard.
I tried.
That's alright, that's alright. Let's see what else happens here.
We've got 2 Scorpius tanks as the only things left to shoot besides them. They're going to go ahead and shoot at this single
Alright,
occupied.
he's got this. I have faith.
So we've got 8 shots of the normal guys and the 1 pistol. So the 2 damage weapon always misses.
Always misses.
And then the other ones,
Alright.
no minuses, right?
Nope, so just 5 hits. I've got a 2-up in cover, but 6s are bad. No 6s. We'll take some 2-ups. Does hold on. That Incubi is staying
refuses
strong.
to yield. So I
Indeed.
have double Scorpius tanks.
Mhm.
We'll go ahead and shoot the first one.
Yep.
It's going to put the Cognis weapons here.
Okay.
And then it's going to put the indirect fire at here and the big weapon there.
So going for the Venoms rather than the Raider.
Yep.
Okay.
So we'll do the Cognis Stubbers.
Alright, is that because of the Grizzly trophies?
That is Grizzly trophies.
Grizzly trophies are very important.
Grizzly. So this going into here.
Okay.
-1,
-1.
but 2 additional hits.
Ouch. So these are just the Stubbers.
2 saves.
2 wounds on a 1 wound Venom? I think he's got this. It doesn't. Does it explode? No. I was really expecting it to, honestly.
D6 shots into this one.
Alright.
3. 2s.
2
No
hits.
additional. 3s to wounds.
Ooh, one invuln? No, not all the marbles.
3.
It's got
One.
1 wound left.
And then 3d3 into the Incubi. So that's gonna be
6. No problem.
No 6s.
No 6s. 4 saves. Alright, Incubi's got
4
this.
3-ups.
Incubi's got this. Incubi's got this. Look at him go. Beautiful.
We will put
This lone Incubi is my
Next
favorite.
one?
That is Drazar now.
that is I told you.
That is
See,
Drazar
the
now.
graphics is being
This is
upgraded.
Drazar now.
So indirect fire, big gun, heavy stubbers.
Alright, Venom's gonna live.
4, 5 stubbers. Rerolling the 1s.
Alright.
The 3s are misses. And that adds 1 back.
Alright, so 5 hits, wounded on 5s. 2
saves.
wounds.
This means
Venom makes both the Venom lives.
not worried about it because the electric grease are there.
Yep.
But D6 shots into our big friend 3.
This is into the Raider.
Raider, yep. Rerolling 1s.
Alright, 3 hits, really nice. No wounds! Oh my god, the Raider! The Raider!
And then 3. Here we go.
Alright,
5.
this Incubi is not gonna die right here.
Alright, here we go.
That was way
Roll.
too many 6s. So 5 hits. Alright, he's got this.
2s. Alright. Give me 5 more 3-ups.
I will.
Legendary Incubi.
This Incubi doesn't go. Oh, it's 1! Alright. I have 1 CP left.
It's the legendary Incubi.
Alright, no, what hasn't shot yet?
That's all I shot.
Everything is shot now?
Everything shot.
Everything is shot. Alright, we're gonna pull him because there's a Raider on the objective too. He did well.
Oh, poor Incubi.
He did so well, but I need his command points. I need the lightning fast reaction something just to try to survive.
That's fine.
Because this is gonna hurt.
Okay.
Alright.
We are gonna go with charges. First, the Raiders into the Raider.
Alright, Raiders into the Raider. No, absolutely. Can I now use 2 CP to move? I mean, you're charging Raiders
You
into
only have
Raiders.
1 CP,
Oh
John.
gosh,
I
darn
would've
it.
allowed it.
You would have let it happen.
Alright.
8 inches is gonna be enough to take that objective away from me.
Yep.
Ugh, ouch.
Let's try and do that.
Well, I'm gonna shoot a Dark Lance at them. Those jerks.
And then we have the Fulbrights, of course. They are going to declare just the 2 incubi units.
Just the 2 incubi. And they do still have their tormentor masks. Let's hope. Let's hope that can save us.
We might as well declare the Venom as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. This is risky, you know. You know how the tormentor masks work, right? If I 2d6 beat your leadership, you fight last.
Well,
If you
we
charge
get 2 chances at it? Or
yes,
just one?
if you charge both, they're both gonna roll.
Okay. I am leadership 9 right now,
Okay.
thanks to the tank. From the broad spectrum data tether.
Yep. So I need to beat it.
It's only when I declare charge if I'm within 3. Just explain how the incubi work now.
Okay, so it's if you're in engagement range of them.
Only if you're in engagement.
If you're in engagement range.
Okay, so I could actually just fight against the Venom and then
Yeah. You just fight the venom.
just get the. Honestly, let's go into just the 3 mana.
Just the 3-man incubi, okay.
And the Venom will be.
And the venom. So the venom's gonna make you -2 leadership because it's Grizzly Trophies.
It's only when I'm in engagement range of
3
it?
inches.
So I would be within range anyway.
Yeah, you'd have to charge like way
I have to
away from
charge
it.
just this squad?
Yep. The venom is alive! Oh, ha 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 ha! Go venom, go!
Darn you, Grizzly trophies.
Oh, the Grizzly Trophies!
Well, I could, if I declare it, I could put all the 6s there.
You
and try and
could,
kill it
if
that
you
way.
kill it, that would. You could go for the big move, you know, if just 1/6 kills the venom.
What's
and
the
then
timing on the, is it at the start of the fight phase?
set the start of the fight phase.
Okay.
So
Okay, yeah.
you can do your charge move to try and do mortal wounds. How big are you feeling? You're in a pretty good spot right now.
Let's feel big.
Feeling big. All
Let's feel
right,
big,
let's
John.
see what they can do. Into all of them? Oh my goodness. Oh my, no way. All right, these incubi are gonna get revenge. How dare you be so big?
Not at all of them, just these.
Just this two?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Oh my goodness. You know, disrespecting the Grizzly Trophies is
I need 1/6, John.
no. I think that's livable. I just don't think that's I don't think that's realistic. I think the Grizzly Trophies are too powerful for you, and you'll be scared of them and not roll any 6s.
Okay.
So just keeping one model on that objective.
Yep.
All right.
Let's go ahead and
10
roll
dice.
10 6s.
See, no, what? Excuse me.
10 6s.
All right, so these are all going into the venom.
These are the.
You.
There it is.
All right, the venom dice.
Get your
All right,
Grizzly
let's
trophies out of here.
let's see here. Does it explode? Does not. That's an Australian explosion, as we call it. Now,
To beat a 9.
any other charges?
No, I made. The Mandrake, sorry.
Oh yeah,
The 2.
super. This is just the close one.
Yeah, thank you.
Yep.
Thanks for reminding me.
Of course. And then beginning of the fight phase, I'm gonna see if I can make these electric priests fight last.
Cool.
Go
Wait, nine.
incubi, go.
They're normally leadership 8, being in the broad.
That is a snake eye. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
it was not meant to happen.
But you will still have one squad.
See, if I'd had my Grizzly Trophies, I would have rolled better. That's all I'm saying.
I'm not trying to engage the.
Yeah, that's fine. The Succubus Heroics 3, like normal, so you're fine.
Okay.
You're good right
Yeah,
now.
just
Yep. Alright, so these incubi are gonna get hurted. Now,
9 are gonna swing, not him.
okay. So this is 18 attacks coming in.
18 attacks, no
I would
reroll.
spend a CP on lightning fast reflexes, but I think I'm kind of dead anyway. So we're just gonna save it.
4, 8.
Because he just needs 1 or 2 6s on these wound rolls, and that'll just one right up. So 18 attacks. Ooh,
There we go.
would have loved to have killed some of these guys.
3s rerolling 1s for the cannon.
I'm rolling 1s. And a couple 3s though. Would not have been bad. Alright, let's see how these wounds go. Can the incubi hold on strong? These are strength 5, right?
This is strength 5.
Alright. So that's 3d3 mortals. I have 3 models left. That's all we need to see.
They go down.
They are donezo.
I don't have the CP to get the 2 up invuln, but they do get the 3 up.
Nice 3 up invuln is still quite powerful. Okay. Alright, so
Not consolidating into that unit.
not consolidating in there. Alright, well,
The Mandrake. Does that fight first?
no.
Okay, so.
And these Corpuscari get it done.
They have 2 attacks each. So.
My witches actually do fight first. And I'll actually heroic the Succubus into the Vanguard. Because screw those guys.
She wasn't in engagement range?
No, she's just gonna heroic him.
I'm
Yeah,
expecting that.
I'm expecting to evaporate this Vanguard squad anyway.
I'll just roll the corpus. They're hitting on 4s. 4 hits. Reroll 1s. Excuse me. Just be technical. There's one more.
Alrighty.
And then it's going to be 3.
3. Okay, so this. Oh, he tried so hard. The Mandrake is dead.
And the Raiders in the center. Or did they have fight first?
No, the Raider's not his black heart.
Or any of the witches.
Oh, yeah.
So they technically got that.
Alright, so we'll just pile in the witches over here. I assume I'm not gonna be able to swing on these Fulbrights. Probably not.
I mean, if you can, you can.
Okay, well, we'll just we'll swing on the Fulbrights. Do you get that 3 up invuln at the end of the phase, or do you get it now?
Into the face.
Ooh, so nice opportunity here. Let's swing with our Razor Flails because this is my Megatrix
Basing on my
unit.
models?
Those, yeah, they all evaporated.
Oh, so you pulled those models?
I pulled some of the ones that were basing, so
Okay, I thought those were based.
yeah, that's alright. They'll just swing it. They'll just swing on the finger.
Okay.
They'll just swing on the finger. So this is the sergeant with her agonizer.
I'm just picking her. You have a succubus.
Yeah, they're gonna die. They're gonna die.
You're dead, John.
Okay, they're dead, Jim.
Go ahead and consolidate.
All right, so the succubus will consolidate. We'll just do her first. She'll just consolidate her magical 6 inches, and then the witches won't activate.
The raiders could potentially do it.
They could. Could the raiders kill a raider?
Here we go.
Some raider on raider violence.
Here's the sabers. Nope. And then the clawed.
All right. Oof.
Oh, it's 2 additional attacks with the clawed, I believe. No.
Nope. All right.
That was powerful.
All right. Well, the raider will swing back on you. It's degraded, but so it has D3 attacks, which is 2. 1 hit though. It's Blackguard, so it'll reroll the other one. Still 1 hit. That is 1 wounded AP1.
1 wound, AP1.
I believe. Yeah,
take
he
it.
wounded a raider. Get out of here.
So down to 3. Down
Alright.
to 2, I mean.
Down to 2.
I'm just a regular guy.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, that's gonna be it for you.
Gonna grind them down.
I owe you a morale check on that Bloodbride unit. They lost 6 models.
They had lost 2
They
in
lost 2, so they lost 6 more.
Yep.
So we're gonna see their leadership +1. It's the 3rd battle round still. So they're not fearless yet. 5 plus 6 is 11. That is too high for me. We'll
So 1
see.
dies and 1 is
1
left.
dies and 1 is left. And does it die to attrition? It does not. So we'll just leave the champion. The champion. Let's see what happens here.
That was from the Wounded Clavics.
Alrighty. Oof, these are some nasty, nasty electric
So I
races.
will end up getting grind them. 3 more for grind them down. 3 more for engage.
Yep, it's going to be hard for me to stop, unfortunately. Admech got a lot of points here. Alright, now, unfortunately, Richard's primaries are looking really hard to stop here. But we're going to do what we can. These Incubi are going to go in, see if they can at least try to hurt, and especially with the Succubus doing some mortal wound stuff, we're going to try to
I should be able
inflict
to
some
do it.
pain.
I only have 5 Athena Pains, but 5 Athena Pains have been great this game, but can I swing it back?
Alright, and 1 command point left for Richard, which could potentially be an
You go up
overwatch.
to 2.
I go up to 2. So we're gonna have to do some trickery, folks.
Primary.
I'm only gonna get a 5 on primary here, unfortunately. I am
Single-
running low on resources.
The lone, what is it?
Homunculus, he's doing great though. He's gonna get me all the points.
Yep.
He's gonna heal another D3. He's just
my-
gonna,
yeah.
it's gonna
He's
go
not
up
a
to 5.
max.
It's not a max, but he's just gonna sit there for a while longer. Hopefully, this Homunculus is just gonna stay here forever.
Don't think he dies.
I hope not. Now, stopping Richard's primary is going to be really hard. I think at this point, I really just want to try to kill some more vehicles, which is probably going to involve trying to trap them in combat. So this witch is going to advance.
And they have a lot of blast weapons, so
Yeah.
trapping them means they won't be able to fire anything but the Cognis Heavy Stokers.
Exactly. So she's going to go
Yep.
10
outside
inches
the
just outside the forest to right here. And then the Incubi and the Succubus are going to line up to try to knock out this squad of Electro Priests. We're going to try to line up so that a nice consolidate might take me into a tank.
It definitely will.
Alright, Succubus go. This Succubus is, if there's ever a time for her to do good things, it is right now.
Right into these Electro
Right
Priests.
into these Electro Priests.
I do. For the mechanical,
Oh, yeah.
I am now going to choose the -1 to hit.
Ooh.
Metallico specific one.
Alright, now because apart from pain, I'm going to be +1 to hit in a lot of these.
So that will
Well,
actually
they hit on
have-
2s.
They will still hit on 2s because they're all weapon skill 2 and +1 hit.
Ooh.
Oh ho ho.
Okay. So that doesn't matter.
Not much.
Honestly, the Raiders are just going to sit there and try to zap you, because they don't have anything else to do.
I might as well pick reroll ones in the fight phase then.
Alright, well, let's get on to a very dramatic shooting phase. That Dark Lance is going directly into the Raiders. This Raider will win the Raider versus Raider war. Oh my god, it hits.
2s.
That's an invuln.
6 up invuln on the
Not a
2-1 guy.
chance. No!
Yes, John!
No! My Raider must be better than yours.
is looking out for me. Oh
No.
my god.
Alright, we're gonna spend a command point.
Put the anointed oil.
I can tell, jeez. We're gonna spend a command point when this this witch goes
Ignore Overwatch.
to ignore Overwatch.
Yeah.
So we're gonna charge into these tanks.
Good.
And a 6 with the forest is just enough We're gonna hit right there in the
in
middle.
heroic range of the Tech Breeze
I
dominance.
will beat the crap out of him if he steps up to me.
Okay.
Go right ahead. This Blood Bright is carrying Morgaine's Agonizer. I have no problems with this. We will take care of
That's a
business.
2 up armor, John.
It's AP like 3. Alright, he's gonna charge into the Electric Priests.
Yeah, the Succubus goes in.
Succubus goes in.
And then the Incubi go in.
The Incubi will charge in as well. They are kind of already made a charge
You're
move,
good.
but they're
No, you're
good.
fine. You're fine.
Yep, they're just coming around
And then
here.
they
They just want
consolidate
all
into the
swing.
tanks, no problem.
That's what I want to do. Alright, well there's no heroics here. So we're just gonna start off with the Succubus and see how bad she can be.
She's
Pretty bad. Alright, 10 attacks here. Come on, Succubus. Get some
give me
work
some ones.
done. No.
That's
Oh,
not
2 1s and not a single 6.
Oh, no 6s.
No mortal wounds. Every 6th hit is 2 mortal wounds
It's
with
brutal.
this girl, and it would have loved to get more than that.
Well, T3.
Wounding on 2s, so that is that many invulns. These are all damage 2.
Okay, 3 up invulns, 5 up Pheno Pains.
Okay.
What is this gonna look like? It's gonna look like 1 5 up. That's a 1 dice.
Okay, so 1 dies there. Ouch. Needed a little bit more work there, unfortunately.
John's already gonna outnumber me on the objective, so might as well take myself out that way.
Alright, and then with her 6-inch consolidate, that doesn't have to go closer to the closest.
Nope, she tags the
She's gonna come base that tank.
Does she want to tag the Tech Priest Dominus, John?
No, she'll be fine. I don't need to take extra attacks. Alright, then in come the Incubi. And we'll just come in like this, so that this one can consolidate into that tank as well.
4 of them are gonna swing,
So
including a Clavix.
4, including the Clavix. So these are the 3 that are not Clavix. So here we go, hitting on 2s, wounding on 3s. Yep. Good hits. And that is going to be
Wounds, too.
7 invulnerable saves. These are damage 2. The 6 is damage 3, so one of them is damage 3.
Here's the damage 3.
Fails
Okay.
to make an impact. And let's see if... Oh, almost a drop dice. Only one more failed save.
2 dice.
2 damage, does kill another. And then the Sergeant, the Clivex, is going to make 6 more attacks. Let's see, hitting on 2s.
Whoa.
6 more hits.
Whoa.
Buddy, get it done. Wounding on 3s. 5 more invulns. We have to kill more of these Electric Priests than we have been killing.
That's 1.
One more save.
Flat 3?
Flat 2, but
He did.
dead. Oh my goodness. Not nearly the impact I was hoping for. Now, honestly, I'm just going to leave those guys out of combat at this point.
I want to do the 6s or mortals again.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. Alright, then the Succubus with Morgaine's Agonizer, we're just going to put 2 attacks into each tank.
Yep.
So 2 here,
You just have to hit him until
Yep.
anything is trapped.
and it cannot. Oh no, it doesn't work on vehicles. Ha, this is gonna die. I think I'm dead anyway, that's alright.
You could leave her in the Electric Priest.
I could, but that's not actually productive.
She could have went into the Tech Priest Dominus. He can't fall back, and then you're still in combat with the
Yeah,
Tech.
I'd have to charge all 3, but yeah, she'll be bold.
Yeah,
She'll
go
go
ahead.
for the Tech
No
Priest. She'll go for the Tech Priest. So 2 hits. We'll do all our attacks on him. Screw this guy. So 2 more. That is 3 hits. Ooh, poison 4+, never looks so bad. 1 save.
Only 1 save on the
One
Dominus.
save, yep.
He's a 2 up armor. He does
He'll
fail.
fail it, so just 2 damage.
Okay, he's down to 2.
Alright, so we'll have the Succubus and the Morgaine's Agonizer. Just try to touch that guy to just try to keep
good.
something alive. Those Incubi, unfortunately, are not going to get enough done. But I still do have my no escape, so we can hopefully try to stop these tanks from falling back.
Yep.
And then the Incubi will just consolidate into this tank as well.
Mhm.
Alright, that is all I can
No
do.
escape works on vehicles?
It does.
Okay.
No escape does work on it.
And that's just a roll off.
That's just a roll off.
Okay.
So, unfortunately, because of these Cerberus Raiders, well actually, Richard gets to strike back.
I do get to strike against you.
But I'm not gonna get many points
Consolidate
there.
towards you.
Sure. Yeah, they're all swinging. Yeah, just stay in this corner to die by 2 points.
Yep. Alright, sorry, regular ones.
Yep.
It's 4 regular guys. Sergeant.
Alright.
1 hit. And rerolling ones.
Ooh.
2 hits. Nothing.
Okay.
And then the claws.
Alright.
1.
The Raider must win the Raider vs. Raider.
1 save, finally.
1 save? No way.
Save off.
No way.
Look at that.
Fails. Gosh darn it. Alright, down to 3. The Raider's gonna swing back on you. It's D3 attacks.
Does he have the melee thing? The prow?
They all have the strength. Or was it strength 7 AP1? But
Okay, roll the one.
roll 1. Master Artisans is gonna hit. And 1 AP1. We are gonna
Oh, make it on a 5.
No!
On the side.
No! Alright, I don't think we're gonna get
So the
anything
wounded
else
guy
over there.
refuses to die. He took a dark lance to the face,
Absolutely.
took a shock prow. Alright, so primary, I will get the 15 on primary.
Yep, and
Holding those 3
unfortunately,
middle ones.
really gonna limit what I can do for the rest of the game. I think that's just about it.
Do you want to talk it out? Or?
Yeah, I think at this point, 7 full guards are gonna kill 3 incubi, and that's probably gonna be it.
Yep.
That succubus is gonna probably perform some heroics, but I think she has done about all she can at this point. So we will save her the ignoble defeat.
Alright, good
She's
game,
gonna
John.
go
So
down.
I
Richard's
will
gonna finish strong here.
max out, engage in all fronts, and grind them down.
Yep, not a problem.
As well as priority target.
Yeah, I'll probably get my priority target and 5 more primary for the rest of the game, but I'm not gonna get anything more than that, unfortunately.
You'll keep getting 5 for primary.
Yeah, I'll get one more turn.
Yeah.
That was my turn 4. So on turn 5 I'll get 5 more primary, but that's about it.
Mostly because
Richard's
the
gonna max
2
out.
bombers just let me come
Yeah,
in.
those bombers were brutal. I tried to kill. Maybe I should have not shot a Scorpius tank and put all the
I was
darkness.
surprised you didn't because you're going for the trapping plays.
Yeah, I
The
wasn't.
Scorpius can't shoot in there.
I was not expecting them to be as devastating as they were. And like I know what they
You've
can
seen
do.
them.
I've seen it.
You've
I've
done it to me.
Those bombers are absolutely brutal.
I really want a third one. They're so good in this map.
Yeah,
Dark
honestly-
Angels, Death Guard.
Yeah, I think
bombers.
honestly a third one is really worth it here.
We can call it Warpfire right after the game.
Absolutely. Wow. I was. You know what?
What about New Drukhari?
I think that the list needs to be a lot better than this. Unfortunately, we do have a lot of Dark Eldar and a Commission Painter right now, so I didn't really get to run the army I wanted to.
What's it gonna look like?
I think I want a lot more Witch Cults and a lot more units. Like the Covens are a little too expensive, I think, for what they bring. I don't mind small rack units, but
6 of Binvol's kind of
6 of Binvol will really hurt. Yeah, and you know, Feeling the Pains are so swingy. Like you saw, like they were just off, and then literally every Coven all just died. It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, wow, that just happened.
Yeah.
So I really like the Metallica stuff. I think Dark Eldar are really good. They're going to be kind of hard to play. I think they're going to take some time. And I think they're also, the trapping's going to be really important. They're going to be really good into the traditional elite armies, I think. We're into like Space Marines. I feel like some of the Mortal Wound tricks, especially when you get some more models like Reavers and Hellions.
Yeah.
And this potentially Succubus, and get a second Succubus in there because there's some cool stuff you can do with Succubus. At that point, I think you're at a good spot.
It's just your units are cheaper, they trade more efficiently, and you have more of them.
That's what I want.
So, like, at least an army like Admech, you can have the small stuff all over the board, and you kind of saw it here. I was trying to pull John in multiple different directions with the Admech, and they kind of want to go for those trapping plays against the shooting army. So if you at least spread out, yeah, you might get the trap over there, but you just start finishing.
Yeah, even when I got my 1 turn of trapping, everything that wasn't in combat pretty much died.
Yeah.
Other than a Lonely Raider, which is still in combat.
Yep.
So, really good stuff here. I think that the Dark Eldar are going to do very well in elite armies. I think that they're going to need a little bit of practice and finesse to beat the other MSU armies, but that's not to say that they can't. I think you just can take a little more practice and probably a more refined list than what I brought
Maybe
today.
even some more speed, like it happens in there.
But, speaking of refining the lists, we are playing Dark Eldar 2 more times this week.
Yep, we are
2 more
playing
times.
them into the new Knight rules,
Yep.
and John's going to be running Knights plus some
We're going to be running House Raven with some Admech allies of my own.
testing the new Knight rules
Yep,
that are going to
absolutely.
support Knights and Admech together. And then in the War Room, Nick's GT winning sisters list is going to go up against the Drukhari.
My Drukhari. So that'll be the second version of this list. I'll probably drop some of the Covens, try to get some more of the fun stuff I like in there. And we're going to go into Nick Nonvati's GT winning. Nick won in GT this last weekend. His Sisters of Battle.
Sisters are MSU, but they tend to send like one missile unit at a time.
And they don't do Mortal Wounds as well.
And they don't like mortal wounds.
They don't like mortal wounds.
Drukhari can do mortals.
Drukhari definitely can do
So
mortal
that should be a
wounds.
really interesting matchup.
Absolutely. I'm really excited to see that one.
The Metallica stuff, really interesting. Having fallback and shoot plus divinations is actually really, really nice. The ability to advance and not take the penalty. There's a lot of little stuff over here, especially the Corpus Guard that can benefit from it. And you saw how good the normal shooting is. Tech Priest plus divinations is like, do you need really Call? Call brings extra mortals into the list with Mars, but still, I think Metallica actually has a lot of play. And then the specific stuff that I had, being able to turn off rerolls, didn't have to use it here.
Yep.
That is so powerful, especially
Absolutely.
against Lightning, Lightning Claw Vanguard vets come in, boom, 1 CP, no. And then their specific canonical also, the -1 to hit. All of that means those armies that want to just send missiles at you, you can render them pretty ineffective.
Yeah.
I actually like that a lot.
There is a new Admech Codex coming soon, but just for now, I really like Metallica.
I really like Metallica. I didn't get to use the reroll wounds relic because that turn I thought it was a little too risky.
Yeah.
Especially with potential explosions killing the 1 wound engine seer.
Yeah.
So didn't do it that time, but I would have come out this turn and got the reroll wounds on the priest.
Absolutely. That
But
probably
it's
would
just
have
it's
been
a nice thing to have.
All right.
Any questions from our subs and members?
Yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know we got a $5 super chat from Matt O.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Matt.
He says this went just as Vect intended.
I'm merely overplaying his ego so he is less prepared the next time the dark can strike.
Also, you're lowering Nick's expectation for Drukhari, and then you bring out the full power.
Then we bring out the full power on Thursday. There we go.
All right, Matto also had a question. He wanted to know, going to give the Talos another try with that size loadout.
Probably not, honestly. They were cool, but I think that you just don't want to commit that many points to a single unit. That was a 345 point squad. I didn't really want to bring something so solid in a list that's still MSU. Unfortunately, we didn't really have anything else painted yet. But we were
like a big Hellion unit could kind of squeeze.
Yeah,
right
big
into
Hellion
points.
unit could do it, or even two 10-man Hellions, or just have more Raiders, more MSU units. I
like
think
the
that would be
Raiders a
smart.
lot.
I like the Raiders and the
They
Witches a
kill
lot. Yeah, they're T6 is just annoying enough
Five
to
bit of
kill.
them.
Yep, potentially minus
one
one to
CP
hit.
lightning effect. Yeah.
Exactly, there's a lot of good options there. So I think I would go away from the Talos and the big rack unit and go for more MSU style.
But yeah, thank you so much, Matt. You and the other Matt are both
Oh,
the top super
two
chatters
Matts
so
on
far for the
top.
month. So if you want to choose a match, a lot of people are saying they want Drukhari into things like Tyranids, Necrons.
Absolutely.
You can make it happen. Top super chatter.
Can't wait to see it.
All right, we have another question from a member, Punkbox. Which affected the game more, a bad matchup or bad rolling, or maybe the open terrain?
Combination. I think it's okay. You know, like I think this is still a winnable game. Certainly, a couple things went against my against me here.
Explosions were brutal.
The explosions were brutal. A couple things went against me. I also think my list just could have been more optimized. And also, as I play more with Drukhari, I mean, we got this codex on Saturday. I don't have a ton of experience with it. I think just as I get more experience with Drukhari, you know, we'll get better results out of it. Not disheartened at all by an early loss. We're gonna come right back with the Dark Empire.
I really like the Dark Lances though.
Yeah, Dark Lances
They're
were really solid. Master Artisans just
Master,
made them all kind of annoying.
I like that.
Yep, that was really solid.
All right, that looks to be about it. So it's not time to put those elves back on that shelf then?
No, the elves are here to stay, I think. We're definitely going to keep testing them. We've got a nice commission painted Dark Eldar army on the way, and then we're going to give them even more camera time. I'm excited to see it.
Yeah, definitely. So, thank you so much, everybody, for hanging out. We are going to have a hangout in Hobby tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern Time. It's going to be John and I chilling out, talking about this, talking about all the new rules, where our ideas are headed. And then, if you're in the War Room, tonight, after this game at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, we are going to be breaking down all the new Imperium rules
yes.
together, and we are super excited about
I
them.
cannot wait to see it, folks.
So hopefully you join us there. And then on Thursday, once again, it is going to be Drukhari
Yep,
up
Drukhari.
against the Imperium Knights plus AdMech allies in the YouTube game. And then the War Room Nyx GT Winning Sisters list versus
Into the
Drukhari. as well.
Drukhari.
So
I can't wait
tons
to
of
see it.
prep. They're going to take a little bit to figure out, but there's a lot of power in this.
100%. I'm ready to see it.
All right, thank you everybody, and we will hopefully see you next time.
Bye.